Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Choose Your Roll, your favorite show on the internet. And you all came into a discussion about superpowers. I am your DM extraordinaire, AJ, and we get to start with something very interesting. But for now, who is this blondie?
Sorry. This blondie is Raphael Laurent, the human fighter, for this game. And every other Monday, not this upcoming one, but the one after that,
Aww.
I am the DM for the Pokemon Falling Stars campaign. It's been a lot of fun doing that, and I'm having a lot of fun here, so watch both.
Yeah, when Nami and I realized what week it is, we said, I'm going to play in traffic. We want to be angsty Pokemon trainers.
Hi everyone, I'm not an angsty Pokemon trainer. I'm Pebbles. I'm playing Sylvie, the Gexy Bard. I'm also the artist for Soul Operator, which now is in pre-production for Season 2, so please go check that out.
Woo.
Hello, I am Micah, Lucian the Dragonborn Wizard as known by these individuals. I am also not an angsty Pokemon trainer. But if I was a Pokemon trainer, here's my Metagross. It's very shiny.
Hi everyone, I'm Toma. I'm also not an angsty Pokemon trainer, but I am in that game.
You're angsty looking.
Yeah, I can't deny that one. And I play Lowell the Garul Herald in this game. And I wish we had started with Einar. It would have been very funny if he was the blonde we ended up talking about.
Too bad.
Well, speaking of Einar, I am Einar. I mean Selkis. I play Einar, the Elf Berserker. And I'm not an edgy Pokemon trainer because I would have a Spheal that I would use as a bowling ball.
Hey, look at that!
But
bird.
he would
You made a
be
friend.
really into it.
Rolling.
All right.
Explosion!
And now, Pebbles, I believe it's your recap.
It sure is. Last time we watched Raphael buy a new spear while the others had quite a long and very interesting talk over breakfast, while some guy in the background was trying to move an icebox into the back of the tavern. We talked a little bit about, what people had gotten up to when they were very, very drunk. And Lucian advised people, including Sylvie, not to trust what others say when drunk. Which he absolutely would say, having said that he was accused for killing someone when drunk. Lucian asked around the docks to see if the hags had potentially impacted any of the city's infrastructure, and found out that people were leaving offerings at a shrine for a woman of the waves, but haven't been leaving as many recently. He also asked about the creature in the bay. Apparently people have been tipped off of boats and disappeared. No bodies have washed up. Einar and Lowell were also asking around and met up with him, so the three of them went to go see the shrine. It did have some recent offerings, but potentially not as many as it usually has. While looking at the shrine, Lowell sensed undead, and the crew saw a skeleton in the water, on the floor, in pieces. Apparently he crawls out every morning to tend to the shrine. Raphael, meanwhile, met up with a group of soldiers at arms and led them in a mock attack on a pretend group of bandits. He succeeded, both in kind of winning the battle, but also showing that he has the right conduct to be a knight. We met back up and discussed our next move. We also found out from Lowell that a person called E had asked us to deal with a large predator stalking the waterways. There were some questions back and forth about, who this E was and kind of why they'd asked us to do this, before eventually Raphael gave people code names, and so, Lucian didn't have to. Lowell decided to take the L. We met the magistrate, Henry Cromwell, and found out that the creature is known as the Black-Scaled Horror. It has apparently poisonous breath, according to rumours, and was causing quite a bit of worry among the town. We made our way to the riverbank and found a giant black serpent. We fought it, and during the fight, something somehow scarier than the black-scaled horror happened, which was Einar became covered in a black wolf armor. It seemed to almost kind of consume him as he screamed in pain. He also screamed a name. Raghal? Is that the pronunciation?
Yes, I believe so.
Nice, wonderful. And he truly looked terrifying. We managed, however, to win the fight against this big snake, and I believe that's where we left off.
Alright, you may have a reroll. I'm passing the torch over to Selkis and getting out my Game Boy.
I had the biggest shit-eating grin on my face during the last part of that recap, Pebbles. Thank you very much. Take a Selkis inspiration. For the case of if I ever run a game, you can have this and use it to your advantage against me.
I'm putting a gold star at the top of my notes.
Well, I hope you know that the fight isn't over just yet, gentlemen, as I'm going to try something a bit different. For you see, I find dice combat quite boring. So instead, I figured a narrative fight would be far better. So, buckle up and get ready. Mostly Broden. Hi there, buddy.
Oh boy.
As we rejoin our party back in the depths of this cave, as the following scene will begin to unfold. Einar, still wreathed in fire, launches himself from the cave wall beside himself towards Raphael, the flaming maw encompassing his head, letting out the feral cry of Ragal that echoes through the dark cavern. As he closes in, he lets loose a flurry of attacks with his great sword, wielding it more like a claw than a proper blade, enduring the onslaught. Only Raphael can make out a low growl of Einar's voice. My people, my freedom, my ears, and even my mother. I will burn all that you are until there is nothing left. As now we let Broden describe how Raphael responds to such a sudden act of aggression.
So as Einar charges at Raphael, very shocked by the sudden onslaught of attacks, this flurry of blows, he's able to knock most away with his shield or deflect it off his armor. As one in the blow, though, scatters Raphael's spear out of his hand. As he is left with nothing but a shield, he continues to kind of just block as many strikes as he can, as eventually part of Raphael's own intensity and anger starts to take over as he just starts using the shield less for defense. He starts using it more as a battering ram, as he starts getting a few good strikes across Einar's new wolf face with it.
Raphael is able to exploit... Oh, did you have more?
Go on.
Raphael is able to exploit Einar's current fighting style, as it's a far more feral one than his usual calm and composed self, as he's been overtaken by some sort of possession, as far as anyone can guess. Einar is knocked off balance by Ralph's strikes. The bestial form of Einar is pushed back, the infernal visage covering his face lets out a snarl as embers trail from its teeth. On instinct, he calls upon the flames used but a moment ago against the black serpent, as a flaming skull of the wolf god bites at Raphael, but failing to find much purchase, though it does create enough space, and buys time for Einar to regain his footing, as he reels back. Say we moved over here from there.
Yeah.
Broden.
So, as the flames die down, Einar and Raphael, more Einar, is bringing around his sword for one last final massive overhead strike. Raphael, bracing himself, drops down to one knee to use his lower body as support and lifts the shield up. As the best way to say it, the unstoppable object meets the immovable force. As they crash into each other, Raphael is knocked to the ground, and him being able to push back against Einar also knocks him back into the ground. Raphael kind of looks, seeing that his shield is now a bit damaged, not broken, but damaged, as he kind of quickly gets backed up to his feet, getting his shield back up, fists in the air, getting ready to tackle over to Einar as he starts to see him calm down.
As he knocks Einar away, Einar gets knocked back flat onto his ass, his head hitting against the stone wall of the cave behind him, letting out a much more human-sounding, I wouldn't quite call it a scream of pain, as the flames around his head start to fade. he does not immediately get back up.
By the way, y'all three saw that whole shit.
Oh, Lowell definitely has his bow up, not sure what he's supposed to be doing right now.
So you probably saw that over the course of the snake.
It's a dark hair, but also fire Einar, so yeah, you're gonna have seen that.
Is he still not getting up?
He is conscious, but he hasn't said anything. He looks to Raphael, he looks to the snake, he looks to the group, at himself. He seems more out of it and confused. He did just take a blow to the head, and whatever the fuck else just happened to him.
Say, Raphael is going to very carefully pick up his spear and starts to approach Einar. Spear pointed, shield up, like at Einar's throat. He goes, Einar, are you alright?
Huh?
You look over, Lowell's standing on top of the serpent, pointing his bow at you.
Lucian's gonna slide down the little divot that's down here.
What happened? We were the snake and then fire, and I was there, but I wasn't in them. He looks just completely confused, like he's trying to piece together what's just unfolded. He clearly senses that he's done something wrong, but he's not entirely sure what.
So Raphael's slowly going to put away his spear. You guys can see him unbuckle the shield, and he lets it kind of drop to the ground. He kind of rubs his arm, and he'll reach out the arm that he held the spear with and kind of help you up. Come on, get up.
Einar digs his sword into the ground and takes Raf's arm, lifting himself up. He lets go of Raf's arm and then holds his hand to his own head, rubbing his forehead.
He's gonna slowly lower the bow as he hops over and then down from the serpent. Are you both alright? What was that?
I don't know. Raphael's you see him kind of take off part of his armor plating on his forearm. You can see as he kind of lifts up the shirt, he's pretty badly bruised where the final impact made with the shield. It seemed to even gone through a lot of that and hurt his arm a bit.
I think kind of seeing that like real nasty bruise, Sylvie's gonna like scuttle over the serpent. And will I don't even know if you're missing hit points mechanically, but I think she's gonna give you like a cure wounds, right? Like from that battle, and try and kind of heal you up, not really knowing how much damage your arm's kind of sustained.
Okay, so you still gotta spend the spell slot.
I'm totally fine for that.
He does have hit
yeah.
points lost, so it's not.
Yeah, it's not
in
wasted.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's only 4.
So, above game, this was a trial run of an basically non-mechanical PvP fight. Because PvP fights are usually quite boring and very unbalanced.
Mm-hmm.
Einar, are you injured?
You do see Sylvie, I think though it is dark, you can make out an unmistakable trail of crimson coming down from his forehead down his head. It's not an amount of blood that seems life-threatening, but it is a head wound. It's gonna bleed a fair bit.
Then she's gonna scuttle up to you and kind of reach out for your forehead and try and heal you too.
Einar, what is that you were shouting a bit ago?
Shouting that...
Rag or something?
That's my father's name.
Ragal? Is that it?
Aye, that's the bastard's name.
He said more than his name.
I take it by that remark you're not on good terms with him, then?
Well, he's dead, so I'm on as good terms as one can be with dead men.
Raphael kind of looks to the side. Not well. Not a lot.
Thank you, Sylvie.
Just, be both of you kind of looking back and forth and back and forth. Just take it easy on the journey back to the city. That was. Forget the snake. That was a lot between you two.
What was I the first one you charged? Not that I'm complaining. I'm glad you didn't go anyone else in that sort of state, but.
I'm sorry, Raph. Everything's still a bit hot. I'm gonna go out into the snow a moment, if you don't mind.
Yep, you walk out of the cave, just silent. The only sound coming from you is the light drag of your sword against the cold stone ground as you fall in the 2 inches of snow, just face down, letting yourself be enveloped by the cold.
Let me check something real quick, AJ, because I believe... we do have a level of fatigue, actually, yes, because we casted that spell before, so...
Yep.
Get that added in.
Yep.
Well, anyone else have problems with their dead parents we should know about? Because this is... the second, third one?
My dad was an asshole.
I loved my
I don't even know
parents.
my parents.
Oh, I'm really glad to hear that, Sylvie. I'm sorry, Lucian.
I don't really have much of a connection or feelings towards it.
That's fair.
Though I must say, I do hope this stops being a rather frequent occurrence. Kind of looks towards Raphael and then back out towards Einar.
Hey, I was poisoned. 3
Yeah,
times.
That's true.
None of you said anything that'd be a good idea to not have me go against different kinds of poisons 3 different days in a row.
If we
Well,
just
told you to get out the fight, would you have? And let us do it alone?
What?
I'm attempting to bring some sort of levity to this odd situation.
Oh, just sort of sighs. Well, at least if it happens to
Well-
me, it won't be able to hit any of you.
I have a joke if you're willing to hear that for levity.
How dark is it?
Raises his non-existent eyebrow. Sure.
So if Lowell reminds him of his wife, you think he attacked me because I remind him of his dad?
So,
Well, when are you buying me dinner?
guys,
His father would buy his son's wife dinner?
attempt illusion. Okay, so what? Do we do anything about that? Do you know what that was? Was that a spell? Was that a curse? What was that?
Speak, magic man.
Pretty much,
That's a
yeah.
good question, AJ. What could I roll? Because
You can't.
he's been talking about being followed by wolf
I answered your
iconography
question,
based
Micah.
being.
You can't.
Okay.
Maybe just outside your realm of
I
expertise.
can't even get any kind of inkling.
No.
Okay.
AJ,
Yes, Broden.
would it be safe to at least probably assume that because he's mentioned the god, this is probably something more holy or religious possible based rather than arcane?
Way more likely, yes.
Alright.
We do know he's been having run-ins with visages of wolves pertaining to the god, so it is outside of my wheelhouse. Though, kind of turns towards you, Sylvie. If it was some sort of curse, feasibly it would have been dislodged during our dealings with that, getting ourselves purged of our other marks. So this is either something wholly different or very recent.
Well, he didn't have that scar on his chest before he went through the procedure, so it probably was caused by it, if I had to guess.
He did tell us about his vision, didn't he? Because we talked about him, but yeah.
I mean, we were all drunk, so how much you guys remember is going to be up to your own interpretations on that. But I think Sylvie was there for that. I think she didn't drink, so.
She definitely did.
Yeah, so we got to hear everybody else's stuff.
So just in
Everybody
the background taking notes.
taking notes and sweating, and she can't even do the second one.
Just pour water on her. Oh,
Are you okay, Raphael? Is your arm up? Do you need any more treatment?
I mean, I think I just need to get some snow on it, and it'll heal. Glad I had my shield. He'll kind of hold it up and kind of see it like damaged now, and he goes, "Oh, it likes this one."
So yeah, I will, just for the sake of it, and because it's a fixable thing, that shield is now considered damaged. So, Vernon, if you look on your character sheet, there should be like a heart next to it.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep, just hit the heart. Einar will be able to fix it, but yeah.
Yeah.
gotta hammer out the dent.
So it was a hell of a dent.
Mm-hmm.
Better the
Einar-
shield than you.
Let's cut away from them for a minute and focus more on the moment. What's going on as you are face down onto the cold, hard ground, snow gently cascading onto your back?
He is thinking back as he remembers everything that he did in the cave, from what he was thinking in his mind. To him, it was as if plenty of old wounds had already opened. Things he long since thought he had dealt with, that he had sealed away. And as he thinks and recalls, he notices a bit of warmth escaping from his chest. The freshest scar that was recently acquired begins to bleed softly into the snow.
So the wound
As the
opens,
excess.
okay. Sorry, I was trying to understand.
Yep, no, you're fine. As the snow begins to melt around him. He was very hot and surrounded by fire. The blood starts to melt, some of it beneath him. As he barely manages to struggle to his knees, using his sword to support him. He's filled with a mix of uncertainty, fear, and anger. Maybe that's not the right word.
Frustration.
More of a rage that's been left buried. A fire that's never really gone out. Perhaps it was reduced to embers for a time. But it seems something, someone, or something has rekindled them.
No, I will let you be out there as long as you want. Whether they come to check on you is on them.
That is what happens for a good while as they are talking within the cave.
I will say a full 20 minutes pass.
I think Raphael would eventually make his way out.
Yes.
If he doesn't make any sound after like 15 to 20 minutes, I was like, we should probably make sure he's not dead.
Oh yeah, he's not dead.
Yeah.
Scurry.
Raphael rushes out of the cave. I'm guessing we easily find him.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't go far.
Ooh,
Walked
that's
right out and
blood.
poof.
That's some blood. Einar, are you awake?
He is still on his knees. He's holding himself against the sword as it supports his weight. As he looks back to you, he has one arm at his chest. It is now covered in blood. Not exactly completely drenched, mind you. He's not gonna die, but this wasn't from the head wound.
That's not right.
Here, I've got you.
I'll just sort of tilts his head a little bit at the. Did you open up an old wound or something?
You could say that.
So
How much
we
did you
will
heal
cl-
for?
Sylvie will lay her hands on Einar's chest and
Oh.
really trying to give it.
No, you
her
don't. That's
all.
my ability.
Guys, let people finish. Let's cut. This is a deeper moment. Can we cut the jokes, please? Thank you.
I think she'll kind of put a bit more into it than she's kind of had much access to before, and I will heal you up for 14. And I bet that's painful for you in so many ways.
Yes, it
Einar,
is.
as this magical light emanates from Sylvie's little hands, this overwhelming warmth spreads through your body. At first, it is comforting, it is relaxing, and then suddenly it is a lot. It's too much. It is far too much for comfort right now.
You do see that he grimaces from the pain. His teeth are bared yet again, not in anger, but in just trying to hold himself together as the sword begins to shake in his grasp, as he is barely able to keep himself upright through it. But the bleeding does subside. Thank you again, Sylvie.
Do you need a minute?
I feel like I've had many already. Far too many.
These things will happen again.
I don't know.
Well,
It,
at least we know how to snap you out of it. Next time, if you do, I'll just make sure to hit your head up against another rock.
I'm not sure bashing one's skull is the best method of fixing the situation.
Did you see that it worked?
He's just kind of looking at you from down in the hole.
Maybe you should start wearing a helmet so I can hit you with a blunted arrow.
Maybe let's all just get back let's get back to the end.
Alright. Einar, give me an arm. Come on.
I don't think we should just leave this here. It's valuable. He points back at the serpent.
Yeah, saying brief montage of carving, which I've already given you the results.
Yeah.
I just didn't
oh,
want to.
right.
No, good call, Thomas.
Yeah, no, I was gonna roleplay us
Take
getting
one.
to that point real quick, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that anyway, so go ahead.
Well, that's right, we shouldn't waste a kill like this. As someone else do the carving, my hands aren't quite as steady as they were when we first entered here.
Fine. Just... I'll do the carving, you help me figure out where to best carve this thing. We'll have to lay it out a bit so that it's uncoiled.
What time of day is it at this point, AJ?
Rolls from the end of last session make so much more sense.
Let me, they do. Why?
Einar can barely stand. We have to spend time carving this. If it's like past midday, Lucien is probably going to recommend maybe we just spend the night and try to go over the frozen water in the morning.
You're not incredibly far from the Riverman Steps. So there is, I'd say it'd currently not be the most logical reason to camp in winter when you don't have to. But that's just for all of you kids with a passive survival of 14.
That's why I was more wondering what time of day it was, because if it was
It's
a
around
good bit
noonish.
into the day, then there wouldn't be. It'd
It's
be
a-
harder to get across the water.
It'll be post midday by the time you're done here, because this will
Okay,
take an
then.
hour.
Then it's plenty of time to get back to town.
Alright.
So, in addition to what I read out to you, let me get that back up. I forgot where I put it for a second. Sorry about that. I know it's in. So you
Put it
get
over there.
65 square feet of pristine black serpent hide. That weighs a total of 22 pounds. That's enough for a suit of armor for a medium and a small, or some other things. I broke that down. A lot of very expensive accessories. Einar and anyone else with leatherworkers tools would absolutely know this is some coveted material. This is pretty great. Like, what this is near the pinnacle of what a layman could get their hands on, if that makes sense. 58 pounds of snake meat, 34 pounds of giant serpent bones, including a pristine skull, and 2 4.5-inch fangs. The rest of it is discarded and worthless. But one interesting thing you do find, it had a collar. It had this leather collar carved with a non-common language that has since snapped itself, and it looks like the runes carved in have burnt. And a single scroll was inside of it.
Inside the collar?
Inside the snake.
Uh-huh.
Oh, inside the snake.
Was the collar around its neck or also inside?
The collar
snake?
was around its neck.
Can any of us recognize the language?
Let me look at things real quick, okay?
Okay.
Not Lucian.
Damn.
Not Sylvie. Not Einar.
Definitely not Raph.
Not Lowell. And definitely not Raphael. So no, none of you do.
And you said it had runes on it?
Yes, it had runes on it, but they look like they were Hold on, let me look at something else real quick. Lowell, I need you to roll me a wisdom-based investigation.
Oh boy, here I go.
Got this Uno deck,
Also,
I believe.
11.
Bless would have ended, so remove that from your tokens, everybody. 11. It looks like they were likely originally carved in, but now they look like they've more been burnt, as in they've burnt out. Does that make sense?
Hmm. So, like, they overpowered and then burnt through the material?
Yeah, like afterward, just... And the break in the collar looks like a clean line down it. Like you didn't have to cut through this.
I don't know how to do
Well,
that.
we're definitely taking it with us. It's important somehow. Anyone know what that scroll is? Or if it can even be used after being inside a snake?
Does it look like a magic scroll, or does it look like someone's just written scroll, AJ?
It looks like, if you pull it out, these are traditional Leonian arcane symbols.
Lucian will pull it out and kind of let it dangle for a bit to get the gunk off of it. Give it a second, and then he'll check it.
It is a scroll of drowning grasp.
Oh.
So go ahead and add that to your inventory, Micah.
Second there, I thought he was going to say, and it activates!
How did I do scrolls before? It's you go to...
So you make sure you're on your inventory tab, find the spell, and just drag the spell to your inventory tab.
Like
And
the
it'll
spell
create-
in Compendium?
Yeah, so under AJ approved, elemental compendium, and spells, it's a first level water spell.
Let's see.
So while he's doing that, good. That is what you all get from the snake.
Huh.
Oh,
Alright.
Raphael, I'm just gonna poke on your sheet real quick.
Alright.
I didn't know if you saw some moving around. So Raphael, Einar, and Sylvie would know. While this snake did breathe out a poison, it likely would not have leached into the meat, so this is safe.
Mhm.
Well, we could probably have someone turn this into some rations for us in exchange for some of the meat.
I'm sure somebody in the Fisherman's Steps wouldn't mind having an influx of meat during the winter.
Yeah.
Mind.
So, Einar, you think you can
Find
get
the
across the
color on this
river?
thing. It'll be my first time trying to get through the woods exhausted like this. I think I might be able to manage, especially with that rope.
Yeah,
Alright.
so you got the rope.
As long as you're sure.
Well's now just thinking that he's still technically failed to get across the river. He just wasn't affected by it.
Now, Sylvie, because the inspo is still on Lucian, when does that expire?
I can
I
quickly
think
pull it
inspiration
up.
is 10 minutes.
I want to
Oh, yeah,
say,
Then if so, then yeah, it's gone.
yep, that's up. 10 minutes.
Yep, that's gone.
I
All
no,
active
I
effects
no
are
longer
simply
feel
over.
like Sylvie believes in me.
Oh.
You shouldn't feel that way. Sylvie believes in everyone.
Her belief has an expiration date.
Except Gary.
Damn.
Alright, we got all the stuff?
Yep. I can carry the meat. How much did you say it weighs?
So it's in chat 1, so that is 58 pounds. And 34 pounds of bones and 22 pounds of skin. Fangs, pound each.
I can carry the leather, but fitting it into the bags is the harder part for me at this point.
You might just have to tie it down.
Yeah, but my rope is over a river right now.
Do you want me to put it in the...
She kind of wiggles her bag.
Oh, come on.
Lowell stares at the bag for a couple of seconds. Inside him.
Oh wait, no, she doesn't. I just double checked my sheet. She left that back at the place because it was heavy.
You get nothing, Lowell.
You get
Okay.
nothing, sir.
Because he was gonna have forgotten you had it.
And it makes it easier now that she's not wearing it.
It's just he starts like, I imagine we've got it in reasonably sized chunks. He just sort of lays them over each other and starts rolling them up. Anyone have spare rope or particularly strong string
For what again?
so that they
Making
can transport
packages.
the hide without it, going everywhere?
I forget, when he turns into wolf form, can't he just... Doesn't that just become a part of him? I forget.
It does.
He has to still be able to
Technically,
carry
yes.
it first.
Yeah, he still has to be able to
Yeah.
carry it. Like, it's not just gonna vanish into the ether.
Hang on.
True.
See, Raphael kind of rearranged his packs because he can do this.
Or else he's a dog of holding.
He'll.
I just got a vision of Lowell in wolf form, and then he just makes the gagging, throw upping dog sound and spits out the hide.
I had an image of Lowell with a bunch of stuff, goes into wolf form, and it's just a very chunky wolf. Fur fat.
Just poofy, it's all in the fur.
Seconds. Anyone hold? One moment. Anyone hold my rope?
I mean, I can just use the rope for
We
the
need the
lever.
rope.
Yeah.
Here's
That's what
the
we're looking
rope.
for is rope.
I thought you needed a thing to contain it.
Here's
Well,
the
we're gonna
rope.
tie it.
He,
the-
he needs leather so that he can tie it off, so it isn't just this huge,
Fine,
giant serpent
here.
length of leather.
Here's some rope, and then here's a sack to put it in.
Thank you.
Here's the sack, bro.
I'll put it in my sack.
No, that's my
Bird-by
sack.
bags. So, as you make you now have all of that secured. And you can discuss about what to do when you're in a bit of a safer location.
So Raphael's going to do the thing where he's going to start doffing his armor so that he has a better chance getting across.
Okay. Good to know.
All right.
So, as you come to the river, I'm gonna roll a thing.
Oh no, he's rolling a thing!
Everyone mind reading out passive perceptions for me?
18.
I got a 13 or 14, sir.
Wait, it's an 18 passive?
I have an 18 passive because of my abilities. Yeah.
Good for you.
Oh,
And
Good job.
12.
13.
What was Lowell's?
10.
All right. So,
You know, the always watchful guard.
I'm just gonna. So, Raphael, as you guys approach the riverbank, just about beat everybody but him. You hear a splash in the water. I'm gonna change the map your guys' is on. As peeking out is this large, well, not large, this reptilian head, about the size of a crocodile's head.
Raphael,
Excuse me, get the wood from there. You shouldn't be the closest one to it.
we're just about approaching the river, right?
Yeah, like, if you guys like ride on the bank, one square up, and your feet get a little wet.
Does it look like it's waiting for us to try to get into the water or get closer?
One moment, actually. I'm sorry, I'm being pulled in multiple directions above game, like real life stuff. Sorry.
There you go.
Oh no, he's got to move another fridge.
No, we are actually getting rid of the current fridge. But I told my dad, I don't care if I get billed for it. Someone else is doing this. I'm done.
Honestly, that's a good argument to make for it.
Well, so like the bit where the handle screws in is completely stripped, so it has to go back.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is truly a function thing. Hey, y'all move. No, put yourselves back.
Alright, so Lee, jump in.
I mean, Raphael was gonna.
We're approaching. We're not on the riverbank yet.
Oh no, but it is aggressing you.
But okay, so he can tell this thing's getting.
Yeah,
It was trying to sneak out.
Raphael, get in there and wrestle it.
Yeah, like I looked at you like your passive like survival and everything, and yeah, you know this thing's hunting, and it sees a little lizard.
He's going to immediately yell out to the others, and he's going to try to run his way over to Sylvie as he equips his shield.
All right, everybody, roll initiative.
So can I move at least since I saw it and see it coming?
I'll let you move. Yeah, no, you get to move. I'll just say you can't attack. Is that fair?
Yeah,
Could he at least have pushed Einar out of the way?
We can't really go. We can't really go back at this map. So unfortunately, that's more of a mechanical limitation to us right now.
It was more of, could I go where he is and he goes where I am?
Oh, yeah,
He grabs
sorry.
because he has a free arm. He just grabs him and like pulls him
Yeah,
back
no,
and takes his spot.
my fault. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good to do that. You can just
move
switch
over,
places.
buddy.
Sorry.
Oh, not there.
That good, Raphael? Oh, my bad.
Right there.
Not that fast.
All right. Lowell. Lizard.
He is.
Where the hell? There it is. Okay.
Micah, why is he laughing at me?
Oh man, I don't think this thing's worth an exploding arrow, but it'd be so funny.
Don't worry about it, AJ. Do you
I
feel
will say,
threatened?
if you shoot exploding where it is, this ice chunk could be destroyed.
Yeah, it's also a river drake. Now, if more of them start showing up, I might start using it just to scare them off.
Yeah, if there was like a pod.
Yeah.
Pod?
A school?
Podrick?
Like
A
gang.
gaggle.
I like gang.
A murder.
And all the
That's
arrows
what
that I
not to do to
have
'em.
right now are expensive, except for 4 of them. So hopefully this
Oh,
doesn't
rapid.
take more arrows.
A rapid of river drakes.
Not bad?
I am gonna smite this one though. It needs to
Yeah,
back
yeah.
off.
If you got the smites, use the smites, buddy.
Oh look, seconds. Yeah, 10.
Let me look, actually. No, that will miss as your arrow goes into the water.
I do have an inspiration. Can I use it to reroll that?
Actually, Toma, flip a coin.
Me looking for a coin. Don't.
I can do it.
Sure.
Just Google. Yeah, so heads or tails, Toma?
Heads.
The arrow is lodged right here in the iceberg. It is not gone.
Cool.
I will say you'll probably need the inspiration for later on.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
not
Oh boy,
concerning
there's
at all.
more.
When Sylvie gets evil.
Call this foreshadowing in the business.
You know, I know writers who use subtext. They're all cowards.
Only Dom text here, AJ.
Ayo.
I'm gonna move between the predator and the small lizard.
Oh, damn it.
Oh.
Go. That your turn, sir?
Yep.
Sylvie, it is your turn, and I've been foiled.
I feel so secure. I've got like people on all sides. I feel
Raphael, you're
Mr.
protecting the
President.
president.
Indeed.
I think she got this kind of high initiative from kind of Raphael kind of yelling out, and so kind of
Yeah.
had Needle at ready, even if she wasn't sure what, it kind of was. And then, Lowell kind of running in front, like, okay, she sees the threat now. And she's not really there's no real solid angle where she could get at it without getting close to it. She kind of is just really appreciating the support right here. So I think she's honestly gonna delay her turn. If Lowell moves, then she will make a kind of long-range needle attack with her sewing savant. But I think other than that, I'll stay put. I'm not gonna, after
You
people
can't
run.
attack through him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If Lowell
Okay.
moves, I would use my held action for sewing
Alright,
savant.
held action. Okay.
But that's me.
Now, I do only have one thing to do, Toma, so I hope you're aware of that.
Is it death roll?
No, it's two things, actually.
Well, if it's an
Can
attack,
do
it has
things.
disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to do the 5 foot of the target.
Yep. 5 foot of
Now,
the
is that
target.
every attack or just one?
Just one.
Okay, because I get
It'd be
two.
broke as hell if it was.
Oh, I agree with
It'd be
you. But
insane.
I get multi-attack, that's why I
Yeah,
asked.
it'll be the first, only the first attack.
Okay. First one? Okay. So that'd be its bite, which always goes first. And it's gonna go straight for your ankles, Lowell. 7.
Nope.
I would have gotten you with that one, actually.
It would have been an 18. Yeah.
Almost.
As you just kick back in the splash and the swell of the water, its strong muscular tail tries to make contact with your side. It doesn't.
It does not.
As you just step back, ready, as it is just hissing as it, almost inflates itself, standing up out of the water. Einar, I will remind you that your character in roleplay is tired.
I am incredibly tired, AJ. You are correct in this, sir. I am going to... Actually, wait. I forget this glaive... Oh, wait, it's not carried, so it doesn't matter. Never mind, doesn't matter.
Nope, you left it somewhere.
That is true. I must have left it at the back of the cart or something, I think.
Yeah, she left a
'Cause,
throwing
I carried
dagger.
out so many weapons. I do have a throwing dagger, yes I do. Let me go ahead and... You know what? Yeah, we're gonna hook a dagger at it, AJ. Why not? Because I like standing over here, away from things.
Yep. As leaning on your sword, you pull one out of the bandolier you keep and just throw.
A 17!
That hits, lodging into its side as it lets out this hissing roar of a cry. That's how subtraction works. Would you like to do anything else, sir?
I am going to go ahead and stay right here. Because I can't move slightly backwards to stay away from the water on the map.
Yeah, unfortunately. Lucian.
Yeah, so you see, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him one of these.
One of these.
One of those!
Describe it, you can't just say one of these.
I'm gonna give it an air blade.
Yep, as you raise up your staff and swing it down, the air blade cuts through the water into that same knife wound, just deepening it as the icy water begins to stain red.
I sure hope this doesn't attract more. I
funny.
will strategically
Fly?
step away so that if it does try to rotate, it can't bite at me.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when I
Raphael.
get jumped by another one.
So, Raphael,
Indeed.
for your courage of armorless, broken shield, running in and throwing the bigger guy behind you, I'm going to give you your destiny inspiration.
Yay.
Yeah.
Wrath
It is
is
your
gonna
turn.
go over here.
Mhm.
This is funny because its head is above the water, right?
Oh, its whole thing is out. It's basically reared up now.
All right. He pulls out his boomerang.
Not a kangaroo. Oh, God.
That's what makes it scary, AJ.
Yes.
Which is why he misses. He goes for a kangaroo height as he swings, as he throws it.
It's,
He goes, wait a minute.
Oh, you're like, no, it's good. It just skips along the water on its arc to return back to you.
You just,
Okay.
you
Kinda
just
looks
wait
at
till
that.
we find a kangaroo.
He looks over to the other guys, despite being in the middle of combat. He goes, you know, I still got 10 hops there. That's pretty good.
It's fun. Lowell, it is your turn.
We'll say as the tail swings at him, he dodges to the side a little bit.
And then Sylvie, go.
Yippee! Oh,
As
9.
it just crunches down on your blade, you get into this tug of war. And then Lowell, what is your attack? Because that's what's gonna make it, release the blade.
I see. I can't do the shock and awe anymore and scare it off because I missed.
Yes.
Oh, I missed.
Hand axe is really bad, so I'm gonna go for the eyes with a smite claw.
Right. As you let your bow arm slack, your off arm comes up, your razor sharp wolf claws out, and miss. As it sees it, releases Sylvie's sword and sinks back a little bit into the water.
Maybe I should get the crowbar out.
Why not?
That's all I'm doing on this turn.
Sylvie, it is your turn.
What? I'm gonna take my shot again, round 2, kind of throwing out the needle.
Yeah, you're just like, you breathe. You are the one who needs to defend Einar and Raphael right now.
You really, really said it. You
Damn,
really said it.
You really said it. I'm setting you up.
Thank you.
20.
Nat
As
20
you
for
for a
11.
nat 20 for 11 piercing, as you just throw needle square into its chest, causing it to cough up blood right onto Lowell.
Okay. And she's kind of like, I think she kind of tosses the needle in her hand a little bit, like she's finally getting the weight of it when she throws it out and pulling it back now. She's really satisfied. And that's my go.
All right. It is its turn, as it is now going to get up on the bank. Raphael, first attack.
Yeah, and if any are targeting Sylvie, it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
For
the
at
first
least
attack.
the first attack, yeah.
14, Sylvie.
Does a 14 hit her?
That will hit.
No,
As
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't?
Because I'm going to force it to target me.
Ooh.
All right, does a 14 hit you?
No.
All right, and I think I'm going to rule, because you have to spend the Destiny Inspiration to do that, Raphael's disadvantage is still going to count, because he's, distracting it. That fair?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not something you can repeatedly do. And now, that makes me think something, Toma, so I'm going to ask you to call heads or tails again to see who gets targeted.
Heads.
Ooh, you. As its
Yay.
tail is going to sweep back at Lowell. 21 for 8 is, pooh, it cracks you right into the ribs. Hissing, this drake is large. It is at least 7 foot from snout to tail. Taut muscles are behind its strong, scaly hide, webs between its large claws, and a set of gills along its neck. Einar.
That
Well-
sound when you accidentally step on a dog's tail. That.
I am going to try to move closer and take a swing with my sword, but AJ, I would like to grant myself disadvantage, as you see, I am a very eepy boy tonight.
You know, again, you're always allowed to hurt yourself.
I will take that rope and I will hang myself, AJ. You cannot stop me.
Mm.
Let me modify that. Probably doesn't matter. For an
That
8,
will
sir.
miss completely as you swing so up in your delirium, thinking this is about more of a dragon than just a drake, as it only stands about 3 feet off the ground. It's its length, width, and girth that really make the beast.
That shall be my turn, sir.
All right, Lucian.
I
You
got.
want to go over here and join the party?
Nah, I'm
Come on,
good.
get
I'll
in
be-
here. The water's fine.
I'm fine. I'm
No,
right
it's
here.
not.
Oh, it's
He doesn't
cold.
know that.
I can look at it. There's ice in it.
Shit doesn't mean anything.
My drink.
My diet, Dr. Kelp. Anyways, I'm gonna use my last level 1 spell slot to give him the old magic missile.
All right, as these blue motes of magic firework out of your staff, that is a total of 8.
2,
As
3,
ping, ping,
3.
ping, ping, as they just collide with this thing's tough hide, it groans and cries out, hissing and thrashing. Sylvie.
I'll just take a regular strike against it.
No. Knowledge
Yeah?
nature.
Oh.
It's Raphael's turn next, anyway.
I was wondering, I was like, that feels quick, but anyway. Knowledge nature, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Just a 7.
All right, nothing yet. Mr. Raphael.
Raphael is going to drop his boomerang as a free action. He's going to pull out his critical rune spear and try to stab this thing.
All right. As you pull out your new spear. All right, maiden voyage.
19 for 5.
19 for 5 as you just pierce into this thing. As it rears up again, I need you to roll a knowledge nature as well. Because you're from here.
I am 11.
Good enough. You can see this thing is starving. That is your turn.
You're gonna just... oh, no, it's not. I have a bonus action.
Oh, yeah.
As he's gonna raise his shield to get an AC of 13 now.
Good man. Lowell.
Making a note that it is starving, because that might be important.
Bacon. Oh, you don't know it, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's still useful information to keep track of.
I can't apply the effect to you, Broden. Can you do it?
No, but we know it's a 13.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to check.
We know.
Come on.
We know.
How cold am I gonna be if I step into the water over here?
Incredibly. We're talking an immediate saving throw.
So instead of doing that, I'm gonna attempt my third smite of this combat.
Hey, at least you don't spend them when you miss.
At a point.
I miss.
You can try again.
I fight again.
You get a second claw attack.
I missed again.
I'm stuck in melee. I guess I toss my bow over here as I swing the other claw.
Yep.
I
I
miss.
missed again.
10.
And then I had a popsicle.
Okay, well, we used Gond in Tomb of Annihilation, but we're not in that setting anymore. Micah, check who we can use for the next Who Said 10. For now, would you like to move, Telma?
It's not going well.
Not for you, but
You know what? Yes, I'm moving back over here to pick my bow back up from my next hit.
Reaction! Here, chomp. 17 for 4 piercing, 3 poison as it catches you right on the tail.
Ow.
Big ow. Miss Sylvie.
I guess as it kind of lunges for Lowell, I'll try and stab at its neck.
Yep, go for it.
But
An
it's just
11
an
will
11.
miss, unfortunately, as you just skid across its slick, hard scales.
That's me.
It is its turn. I'm now going to roll a D4 because now there's 3 targets in front of me, and you're all equally juicy.
Oh, thanks, AJ.
How does he know?
Yeah. He's even got a human that's out of its tin can.
Mm-hmm. 1, Sylvie. Sorry, I rolled a D4 and I got a 2.
Well, that has disadvantage.
Yes, it does. As it tries to bite you, an 11.
Little miss.
All right. I'm going to roll again to see whose tail it hits, as it's just going to basically do one big arc, but it's only going to connect with one of you. Einar.
Oh.
23 for 8, as this
I'm gonna-
tail clocks
I'm
you
gonna do a
right
thing.
into the ribs, causing a definite bruise.
I'm doing a thing.
Tell me your thing.
Oh, sorry, Tomo.
Reaction sensor the rod. It takes 4 damage, and Einar, you only take 4 damage.
Oh,
Oh yeah, good one. All right. No, not 0 HP. As you do that, and Lowell, you just let out this piercing howl, which causes a faint green aura to glow between the Drake and Einar. As Einar, you feel the bruise that was originally there start to shrink as one appears on the Drake's flank, making it cough up blood.
a little confused, but okay.
Good job, Lowell. Einar's turn.
Trying not to use it on myself.
Hey, that's a great ability, and you made that ability, so be proud.
The adrenaline has had a bit of time to kick in, so I will say this one is his 3rd roll at a
That's
time.
fair.
So,
You got just smacked in the ribs. It woke you up.
wakey, wakey, time to slashy, slashy. And that's a 12. It's not
A
quite
12 is an
accurate.
unfortunate miss,
Sad.
as its scales are far too tough for your tired state.
We are still very fucking out of it, boys. That's gonna be it. I stand here.
Fought a giant poisonous snake, and now we're losing to a crocodile.
You want to fight a crocodile? That
Hey.
thing auto restrains.
I'm doing
It's a
great.
bit more than a crocodile.
I'm doing
I can
great.
put a crocodile like right here.
Please don't.
Okay, I can put it over here.
That's better.
All right, you heard him, everybody. I have permission. Lucian, it's your turn.
He did this to you all.
I'm gonna do an air blade on this river drake, trying to finish it off.
Now,
Oh.
yeah, go ahead. There might be a bit of a consequence given your positioning, but go ahead.
Oh, because of the rope?
That's the rope.
Huh?
Yeah, it's because the rope.
I can't really move better that direction because there's just a
can go
conga line
vertical.
of people.
I'm just electrocuted.
I could do that, but I think I'm gonna save that spell for another
Spell? Okay.
matter.
I'm alright. You can fly.
Oh, no,
Yeah, I can fly.
Right.
All right, I can do that.
Vegeta, I can fly.
I can fly.
Yes, Lucin. Yes, you can.
Yes.
Listen, it's not
me sitting
necessarily
doing,
stupid, so he would try to avoid hitting the rope. So
Exactly. That's why.
if
That's
he
why I was
needs
letting
to
you
have
know.
a better angle, he will raise into the sky slightly and then angle downwards towards the river drake for a.
Absolutely. How far up you going?
I think 15 would be fine because then I can air blade and then move back down if need be.
Go ahead, roll.
Wind scar 21.
As that absolutely collides in this thing, severing off its tail. As it is doing quite poorly now.
And then I'll just go back down to the ground.
Raphael, now the tip of its tail is gone.
He kind of looks at it. He goes, I'm
That's it.
sorry, buddy, but we're not food. He's going to try to strike it again with the spear.
Yeah, it's winter.
Unfortunate.
That will unfortunately miss. Want a sec?
This episode, everyone has my curse.
I'm doing
Absolutely.
fine.
6
Yeah.
bludgeoning damage as he smashes it in the head with the shield.
Yep. As you hit right in the back of the head as it's, menacing Einar, you hear a crack as its neck kinks and its body falls limp.
He's immediately just gonna grab it. It probably has gills, right?
Yeah, it's got gills.
Yeah, he's gonna grab it and then start pulling it up onto the shore.
It's bigger than you.
He's pretty strong.
Big boy.
Oh, no, I'm not saying for it to roll anything. You're good.
Okay.
I was letting you know, you're holding up the fish.
Yeah, he'll drag it to shore, then he'll go and retrieve his boomerang and his spear.
This big.
Guys, I got a new record.
That's
Write
great.
that down,
I'm gonna,
7 foot.
I'm gonna take my throwing dagger back if I can then.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna get his arrow back.
This also makes good leather, but I will say, you would have the ability to just tie a rope to it and pull it through the water. It lives in here. What's the worst that's going to happen to it?
True.
Then you can just have that butchered some other time.
Gonna say for
Okay.
carrying it back, we do have Lucian's fucking
Yeah, you have the disc.
disc. Yeah.
So,
Once we get past the
Alright.
and I've already made you guys get over the river once. We'll just say you do it again.
How difficult is it for Einar? Or is he still riding adrenaline?
Hey, there's
Almost-
enough that.
I know,
What were you
roll
gonna say?
athletics just to see how well you do.
Okay.
I think the adrenaline just makes it so you don't have disadvantage for this. At most. I don't know.
Shit.
And we'll find out.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Natural
he's
20.
good.
He's riding the lightning, Lucian.
Okay.
Lowell falls into the water again, but it's fine. He's a wolf.
Oh,
Lowell, roll a Constitution saving throw.
I thought it didn't matter if I was in wolf form.
Oh, I didn't know if you shifted. I didn't hear you say you shifted. My bad.
He does not. I said it's fine. He's a wolf because he doesn't trust himself to get across here without being.
I
Yeah,
like
no,
to
if you
imagine-
shifted, you're fine.
You made the first jump, you landed on the ice, and immediately just skated right off it and right
Yep.
into the water.
Just this comedic tippy tap slide into the ocean. Rolled the river.
God, the duality of the dice.
He watches him do this. He just turns whoever's left on the other side of the shore while he's underwater and he goes, I'm starting to really feel bad for him.
Starting.
I'm already- I had some faith in him. Jeez, Sylvie.
Once everyone's
Slow-
across, Lucian will
Slow,
grab
sad
the rope
doggy
and
paddle
fly
to the
over.
other side.
So you guys make your way back to the Riverman Steps. Some of you wet and freezing. I know the minute you safely hit the other side of the riverbank, all the pain of that movement just kicked back in. You stuck the landing and just ow.
Feel like I'm starting to feel my age.
Oh, come on. You're only... How old are you again?
It's over a century. Starts to
Enough.
blend together after that.
Oh, look,
Lucian's
Lucas.
well, got the 12.
You look better than most people when they're that age.
I'll say Lowell remembers to have at least a good distance from people when he shakes off this time.
Oh,
Good,
thank
you
you.
remember the common courtesy.
Raph is actually very aesthetic after... aesthetic.
Ecstatic?
Yes.
You got it.
For having now have a bigger fish he has caught. So he's riding high right now.
Alright, so you guys make it back to the Riverman Steps, knowing that there is an inn here, because it is winter, the sun is starting to set, and that chill of the lack of the sunlight rushes through all of your bodies, especially Sylvie.
I'll pay for everyone's. Could we please just sleep here? I'll pay for everyone's rooms.
Yeah, we can sleep here.
Now, do you want to sleep first, or at least somebody visit the magistrate while everyone else sits in front of the fire?
Visit the what?
Uh,
Oh, the
Magistrate. Yeah.
I'll offer to go.
yeah. Raph will go too.
All right. Anyone else want to join Sylvie in front of the fire, or you want to go talk politics?
Lucian is one for politics, so he can definitely go and speak upon it.
Lowell lays down in front of the fire to dry off in wolf form and sulks.
that same old goblin woman goes, "Oh yes, well, oh, returning company. Oh, we haven't had that in quite a while. Oh, please sit down, sit down. Here you go. Have this, have this." As she hands you each a mug of bone broth. Oh, viral marketing. You are the best thing I've ever read about.
AJ.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a guy that was talking
Would
about how
it
he
be
markets
safe
to
to
the
say
fourth
that
visit, not
it's-
the first?
Would you say that it's safe to say that it's going to be under 32 degrees Fahrenheit?
Oh yeah, you freezing.
All
It's
right.
it's well below freezing.
For the fish, because he knows he won't have to like do anything
Yeah,
with
you can
it
just hang the
tonight.
drake outside.
He's gonna hang it from a high branch in a tree.
Yeah, there's like a tree in the courtyard. You ask the innkeeper, and just, oh, you're taking one of those. Oh yeah, no, you see, my grandson used to, and she takes 20 minutes.
He
So
listens
basically, give
to
you a
yeah.
long yes.
Yeah, he listens very politely and very happily.
And that's why he came back bald that one time, because it could breathe fire.
Breathe fire. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew a sheep could do that.
Yeah, well, its head's right over there, and you just see this like red sheep that has fangs and 4 sets of horns up above the fireplace.
Dear
Goodness.
Lord, you can see the muscles in its face. I didn't know Wekingari's sheep got this far to the east.
Neither did we, but one trader just happened to not look after his sheep, and then my grandson, he's a good hunter, by the way, he just walked out and with some guys, and then 3 of them came back.
I love that I'm now into the Wekingari sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Everything from Wekingar is dangerous.
We're gonna do a campaign there someday, and we're all gonna
No,
die.
no, immediately after this one, no more vote.
Oh,
We're going to the north.
We're playing a survival game, and everyone's gonna be having fun about it, especially Pebbles.
Yippee!
See? Take a lesson. So, as Raphael, Einar, and Lucian, you leave the inn, seeing Lowell and Sylvie sipping bone broth with freshly knitted home knitted blankets by the fire. You walk up to the town magistrate's house. You knock on his door, and answering it is, in a nightgown with a cap with a pom-pom on it, this little tawny owl bird folk as he adjusts his pince nez and just offers beacons. Oh, hello, young people. Notices that there's not 5 of you now, and his face drops.
You alright?
It's not quite the news you're expecting. It's a bit better. The beast is dead.
Oh.
Oh no,
And
we're
you're
all alive. Yeah, no.
Oh. Poofed in your feathers.
The other 2 are just resting at the inn.
Butter my beak. Oh. If birds can sweat. Anyway, come in. It's quite cold out there.
Yes, it is. Raphael's still not
Gladly.
wearing his armor.
I thought the little one got eaten.
Almost.
no, she wasn't. She luckily stayed far away from its jaws.
That's good.
No, that almost happened on the way back, actually.
Please, take a seat. I'll put the kettle on. As you see him put like this copper kettle into his fire, basically above his fireplace, into this rustic but not impoverished living area.
This is nice.
The warmth definitely takes over your body from the chill of the winter night.
So Raphael's gonna. There's places to sit.
Yeah, he's got a couch.
He's gonna sit down on the couch, go into his bag, pull out a glass and his thing of whiskey, and pour himself a glass. So he's in regular clothing right now.
Yeah.
His sleeves are rolled up, but anyone who looks can clearly see the large bruise on his left arm.
Yeah. As he just comes down. Oh, sorry about that. I was getting something to thank you.
That's kind of you.
Tell me, would any of you know a leather worker or potentially be one?
I've never been known to dabble.
Him.
Oh, well. I figured if anyone would be able to use this, it'd be some traveling folk, as he hands you a blueprint.
Oh?
It's an old specialty of the Riverman Steppes. It's It's a set of leather-based armor called the Riverman's Tunic. It's got a bit of a specific recipe, but it helps the wearer move much easier in water, and it's almost completely insulated against the effects of swimming in the cold.
Einar, I want it. Einar, I really want this. This is so cool.
Yeah, it's this. It's like this almost form-fitting on it. It's not the best drawing ever, but it's very like technical, not visual. It's blue. It's got these fins kind of like on the elbows and the back of the heels.
What was it called? It was called the Riverman Special
Tunic.
Tunic.
No, that's for dinner.
Oh.
Well,
It's man meat.
Could certainly work with this, if you particularly like it. Seems to
Einar,
look
I'm
at
going
this
to
as-
send you the recipe.
I want to know if I can get this.
Okay.
Can you dye leather?
Some can. But for
really?
some reason, due to the components, it tends to come out blue.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna... And then...
Guys, I got
Sorry
my
about
water
that.
tunic.
I told you I
Oh
had.
goodness! At least you didn't have to go to a water temple for it.
It's not that
That's
bad. Everyone
next.
blows it out of proportion. Yes, it's actually next.
Oh.
But yeah, no,
Let's get
I
some
told Gordon, I told you I got you.
Fuck yeah.
Well, it's some interesting things. We'll need powdered crab shells, oil from the water dimension, and a bit of an exotic vine there. And then we'll have to cure it in salt water. We've already got one step done. The others... three of those don't seem too hard.
As he's pouring everyone a cup of tea, how do you take it?
No, I take with some sugar and.
Oh, I have a drink. He just rolled up his whiskey.
Okay.
I appreciate it,
and
though.
you-
I greatly do.
And you, sir?
I'll just have it black.
Alright, as he gives you this juniper berry and cinnamon tea.
That's a combination.
Yes. It's what's available. So, forgive an old man for being a bit nosy, but why don't, if you wouldn't mind regaling me with your story? As he sits in something that is clearly his chair.
I like
Got
the
that
idea that it's like
fine
3 times.
indent of his butt.
What was
What is
that, Einar?
No, I like the idea of it being like 3 times his size, or like this little
is!
folk man. Yeah.
He's basically got a nest in it. Like a pillow and blanket nest.
Oh, so
That's
you really know it's
This is
his.
his chair.
Mm.
Well, we attempted to track the creature, and it eventually led us across the river to a den that it seemed to have been burrowed out, likely due for warmth, considering it had a bit of exposed magma.
Oh, yeah.
But itself was a... How long would you say it was, AJ?
Hold on.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
Google how
It was
long.
coiled
you know-
up, it was in a 10 by 10.
I'd have to say, if I had to put that
About a
thing
15
to
foot.
tail-
No, that's a typical school bus. About a 14-foot snake.
Guesstimate about 14-foot length giant snake of pure black scales, emanating
Ooh,
a poisonous miasma from itself.
Oh, that's
You know-
what it was.
Lucian, I think it's interesting. So, it was producing that, right? So it was poisonous?
Are you about to get into the poisonous versus venomous?
Well, no, my thought is was it both, technically? Because it also injected you with the venom. But it
So-
secreted a
Probably
poison.
fine, so
It made the air poisonous, if that helps you.
It both secreted
made the air
and
venomous.
could inject, so it was both poison and venomous. Point is, it was dangerous.
So he's gonna pull out a. No, never mind. I got that wrong. He's gonna pull out a book on reptiles. I was gonna say herpetology, but that's. Oh no, it is reptiles. I was right. Pulls out this herpetology book and just flips to it. Ah, well, yes, it does seem to be listed as both poisonous and venomous.
Haha!
Beano Moose.
Not just an average face.
I'm a bit of somewhat of a reading enthusiast. I like biology.
Oh, that's nice.
And do you have the snake with you, or what?
We have
what happened
parts of
after?
it.
Oh, you see his feathers kind of poof in interest. His insight was, his ability to hide it was a 1.
Is there something particularly you'd like?
Well, your non-fish meat is getting a little bit sparse around here, so I'd be willing to make a trade for the meat.
We'll have some meat. We managed to preserve a couple of fangs as well as its skull.
I would like.
Oh,
one
I've got
fang.
no use for those.
I
But,
figured I'd at least bring it up.
One moment, as he's gonna hop off of his nest chair and tippy tap upstairs.
Raph pours
coming back
himself a second
down.
drink.
As he comes back down, holding a flask of this shimmering blue viscous liquid. Well, I was saving it, but if you need a portion to make that armor, I'd accept in trade all the meat, and he just looks around. If I could be a bit selfish, I wouldn't mind a coin purse made from that black serpent hide.
How much meat did we get?
58 pounds.
58
About.
pounds. That's all.
That's a
Good
Yeah, I know
fuck
we,
ton of
we
meat.
could process that.
And that's why he's willing to give you an extra dimensional ingredient.
Yeah, something we're not
Yeah.
going to be able to get easily, especially not at
Yeah.
level 3.
Is this what would be needed to make the armor, AJ?
Yeah, oil from the
Yeah.
water dimension.
Mhm.
I think it's a great trade.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right.
Well, it would
I
certainly
think we could
lighten
process
our
all that
load,
meat.
make it easier for us to travel. It would help the people of this village, and kind of gestures towards Raphael. My friend does seem interested in that armor.
Well, we would be quite grateful for your service. In fact, I'll talk to Gloria and have your rooms compensated for the evening if you're staying here.
I
That'd
think.
be very kind of you, sir.
Yeah.
Of
Would
course,
be.
of course. Now, did you happen to run into anything else?
River Drake.
Well,
Oh! As he is just engrossed with your tales of daring.
So there we were, approaching the river as our small friend Sylvie was getting close. I noticed that there seemed to be movement amongst the water. I quickly warned the group, running over, just re-equipping my shield as the river drake tried to leap out of the water. Our good friend, Lowell, was able to distract it long enough as
By missing it every single time.
distracting it.
he does not mention that, as it started to fight us. I did my best to keep those around me safe while also stabbing at it when I got the chance. My friend Einar here was heroically, even despite the exhaustedness of fighting the snake, charged in with his sword. However, the true hero of the story comes from our two other companions. Sylvie was able to do some daring strikes, defending both me and Einar, who were currently injured during it, and Lucian, who very wisely was able to shoot spells at it from the distance. I got the lucky last strike in, caving its head in with my shield.
Quite the tale, and now I hate to be a repeating drum, but my son is a butcher here in town and would be happy to process that for you in the morning.
I would like some scales from it.
It'd be another great component. It is an aquatic creature.
Oh, do we need those? Einar, we need those, right?
Do we need
Yes.
those? Pulls out
Yes.
the blueprint and looks it over again.
Yes, Raph, we do need those. Quite a lot of those.
Then yes.
Well,
We don't need the
we'll,
meat.
we'll get that done for you. And again, we do need the meat. I'm not trying to extort any of you. As he just shivers and his feathers poof out.
No, I mean, if it's gonna help feed people around here, I see no issue with it.
Yeah. A lot of our young folk haven't been too keen on hunting with what the snake, and things getting a little bit more desperate. So it's great to put into the storehouse.
Well, it should
And
be
now they don't have to worry about
lots
the
of
snake.
meat. Yeah.
Yes, it's as he's basically gonna get up and two hands shake all of your hands like vigorously.
Rafa's gonna just ask him, is there anyone here who knows how to draw at all?
I dabble.
I was just wondering if anyone can draw me next to the fish, so that way I can show people an accurate picture of literally.
Next to the Drake.
Yeah.
Where's? Hold on.
You do
I
keep
lost the
calling it
important-
a fish.
I
It
lost-
is a
there's the
river
important
drake, though,
die.
Raphael.
Potato fishes.
So he is basically going to look at you with these giant dinner plate eyes, scanning you over. I can try to whip something up. He got a 17 to capture your essence.
All right.
And
He
he knows what a
soul.
and he knows what a river drake looks like because he's got his book.
All right, much appreciate that.
Oh, not a problem. Give me something to do over breakfast.
All right.
So, are there any tales you wish to tell, or do you have to get back to your companions?
There is only one other thing I'm a bit wondering. It's more of a quick question.
Of course,
I
young man.
found this. I don't think we said who took the collar, right?
It's just
Just
amongst
to
the
the
stuff we
pluralists.
have.
Yeah, so whoever says they have it right now has it.
All right,
Einar.
we'll say I have it for right now. Why
Yeah.
not? It does still have the writing on it. I'm gonna see if he can identify it. Maybe at least what type of language it is.
Okay, he puts up his pince nez and is scanning over it in the firelight, and I'm gonna roll. And that's a night. I didn't even mean to roll that 19. That just sort of
Gods-
fell out of my hand.
Godspeed, Birdman.
He has a name. That I made up last session on the spot. Except, he's sipping his tea. Oh, I didn't do too bad.
I
Yes,
don't think
sir.
he says that.
Oh, he does.
His name is Magistrate Henri Cromwell.
Thank you, Telma. Yeah, okay. Look at me go. As he's gonna roll it up, it basically just smack the collar into his little bird hand. That, sir, is Sylvan. I don't know what it says, but I know what it is.
Well, I appreciate that we found it on the serpent itself. Thought it a bit curious.
Can't believe Sylvie would do this.
I was keeping pets without telling us. How dare she?
Unfortunately, most I can do is identify. I'm shocked I was even able to identify what the language was, if I'm being honest with you.
That's all I could really hope for. I'm unfamiliar with it myself, and none of us had any idea. You just sort of seemed the learned sort. I appreciate the extra help.
Ah, well, of course. But if I'm gonna get up and do this drawing, I will unfortunately have to say good evening to the three of you. You can definitely count yourselves as friends of the Riverman Steps. Not that we have much influence.
No. Any
But you're
friends
always
is good
welcome
these
here.
days.
Oh, especially with how turbulent things have been getting. As he sips his tea, and sits back and nestles himself back.
Turbulent?
Sorry, did you say something? I just heard a bunch of roboting.
Is it turbulent?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Well, let's just say House Renly and House Blackwell have been having a bit of conflict, and that's been spreading south to us.
They're not gonna try to fight it out, are they?
It's hard to say. Unfortunately, a marriage pact fell through due to some infidelity, and well, those over at House Renly are quite incensed.
Infidelity from the nobles, age as old as time.
Am I aware of this situation, AJ?
I'm going to say you have been so far removed. This would have been recent events, and you've never really
Okay.
asked any NPCs or asked me about any of this. So no.
Okay.
Yeah, for current events and type of information, you got to be actively searching for it.
Okay.
Raphael just turns over to Einar. The good news is, if I am made a like on one of those wandering nights, they're rarely ever allowed to marry into actual nobility. So, bullet dodged.
How quiet are you being with that?
He's kind of just whispering it over to him.
Okay. Just
Roll
because this is
bonus.
very low consequence, roll me a charisma-based stealth.
Yep. Had to find it. I know almost never use it. There it is.
Change that shit to charisma.
15.
Dang.
Yeah, he doesn't hear you.
Well, we should probably hit the snowy trail.
Did you just do the Midwest goodbye?
Yep.
Yes, he did.
We've been a lot of those, Toma.
So, so we'll say you make your way over to the inn. Paralog time for Sylvie and Rafa and Lowell to see if they talk about anything.
I am a wolf by the fire.
You are a wolf by the fire. By the way, the old goblin lady questioned you not.
I mean, who's going to question a wolf? It's a wolf.
People with eyes.
The wolf paid good money to be here.
But yeah, so the broth is thin. It's a bit on the sparse side, if that makes sense to you guys.
Mostly water.
Mhm.
Yeah, mostly water, but they're doing what they can.
Hopefully this meat brought in will help. I think since Lowell is a wolf, and, the conversation would be kind of one-sided, Sylvie kind of catches up on telling Bobbin some stories since it's been a bit, and we've had a couple dry periods since I've been traveling with this party, So, and then because Lowell is here, at one point she kind of finds herself turning, so she's kind of, you, Lowell, are also being addressed as the audience here.
And by the way, for this,
He's listening.
for the sake of bookkeeping, any of the stuff you left behind, those three bring back.
Mhm.
Okay, so what kind of stories do you tell? Roll performance.
Do the bard thing, bard.
Do
Yeah,
the
Bard.
bard thing.
Yeah, come on, Bard.
Sylvie's so mid at being a bard. It's a 12.
You're a different
I
kind of
think-
bard.
I think the story is good. It's, it's got all kind of like the nice hooks of like people who kind of fall into danger and use that kind of wits to get out of it. But I think Sylvie is just so kind of like she's been pushing through a lot of kind of exhaustion and it's catching up with her now. So like her words kind of, fumble together and she forgets parts and doubles back on herself like, oh, actually this part's important. And so it's, it's all right. It's okay. But it's not great. And that's the end. It's the stand.
And then two blondes and a lizard walked into an inn.
Well, Sylvie, good news. You don't have to pay for those rooms now.
Eh?
It's going to be compensated by the Magister.
Okay. I was worried my marketing campaign would have attracted deadbeats, and I would have had to get the belt.
No, ma'am.
Oh.
Don't worry about that. We are very keen on paying the bills we owe.
Yep.
But in this situation, it has been paid in full via the Magister.
Alright. So, why don't you young kids sit by the fire? I'll see what we can rustle up for dinner.
Got anything to drink?
She's gonna just hold up a finger, but she's small, so she has to. Oh wait, hold on. Climbs up on a stool. 1 moment, climbs back down, and she's able to pull out a single, essentially a 40-ounce bottle of this mild brown ale. It's like a beer's beer, if that makes sense.
Beer's beer.
It's like the kind of beer
Please.
Hank Hill would drink. A beer's beer.
That's not
Ah.
good.
Oh.
Hey, there was a whole episode about that debate. We're not doing that right now.
I could certainly do with some drink myself tonight.
Unfortunately, our supply is running a little low, but I was able to find this.
How much for it?
But I'll be charged from the magistrate, thank you.
Very well. Thank you.
Now, let me see what I can get you in the kitchen. She's gonna shuffle off very slowly.
Raphael's gonna
Alright.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
go on, Sylvie.
Did it go well? How'd it go?
Went well.
We were able to. We spoke with him and told him of what we encountered. He's very happy that the people of the village the people of the area can go back out and hunt now without fear of the giant serpent. Looks towards Raphael. Raphael got instructions on how to make a tunic of sorts. It requires a collection of different materials, one of which we also traded the excess amount of snake meat we had to acquire, and gestures towards the building, to pay for our boarding tonight.
Wait, y'all have meat?
The magistrate has meat.
I thought Lowell had it. No, Raphael had it.
Yeah, Raph
I have the
has
leather.
it. Well,
Alright.
Raph would have given it to him, to the magistrate, because that was the deal.
Yeah, you gave it to the magistrate. Sorry, I just wasn't sure who had it.
Yeah, the magistrate has it. Says he's going to put it in the storehouse, so you could probably go over there and probably get some from him now.
God be damned! It's too cold for me to go get it.
Raphael's going to get up, get on his cloak. I'll be back.
No. You sit right down, young man.
Oh no, I think we should. We could all
You
have.
drink your beer and you sit down.
Lowell
Fine.
gets up and starts and walks out the door.
Whoa.
I have no sway over the actions of beasts. That was
Only
my nephew.
men is where my power resides.
Oh,
That
so
was
I'm
my
free
nephew.
game.
My nephew could talk to animals.
Huh. That's neat.
Yeah, he talks to the wrong one, and now I don't got a nephew anymore. But that was a decade ago.
Lowell goes to the store.
A wolf breaks into the storehouse. All right.
The big bad
No,
wolf.
I said he goes to the storehouse.
Yes, a wolf goes to the storehouse.
He
So-
starts pawing at the door. It's locked.
Are you trying to be sneaky at all?
No.
Okay, so suddenly two of these freezing dwarf men in bundled up clothes just see you and they go, ah, get out of here. They're waving axes. Just back animal.
He just
You know,
sort of
I could use a new
stares.
coat.
He just sort of stares at them for a few seconds. Transforms. Okay, rude.
Ah, witch! As they have run off.
Call the Inquisitors!
Just
Right along
imagine.
the hollow lanterns.
He's just gonna walk over. Is the door unlocked?
No. Why
That's
would-
the
why
food
would-
for winter.
Yeah.
Raphael was just gonna
This
go
is the
back to the
grocery
magistry.
He sort of just looks around. People in this town are very jumpy.
They were attacked by a
Almost
giant
all
snake.
old people.
Yes.
It's like walking into Micah's place of work and going boo into every room.
They thought that they were going to be done of monsters now because of a giant snake is now finally dead, and now suddenly this giant wolf appears.
Yeah, now there's
Come
a
on!
wolf wear. Now there's a wolf wear out here, and I don't even know how to kill those.
It's fine.
So do you break the lock?
No, why would he do that?
I don't know. Why are we doing any of this? I'm just kind of here right now.
It was-
Hey guys, you
it
ever
was-
wonder why I'm here?
He, being a boy failure, went trying to go and get a delivery for them.
This is what I'm imagining right now.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Have an inspiration, Micah.
I was trying to find the gift for it.
So as Lowell, also you just pad back into the inn.
Yeah, just sighs and walks
Glo-
back to the end.
Auntie Gloria has served you guys soup with it is dried, but there is meat chunks in it, some root vegetables, and freshly baked bread. It is a peasant's meal, but it's what they have here tonight.
He just sits down, drinks an entire mug of beer.
Oh, hello, young man. There's a wolf in here.
Don't worry, that's just our friend. He's transformed at the moment.
Your friend
He's
is
untransformed, isn't he?
yeah. Your friend has a. Oh, that's a terrible curse on here. I'll write a letter. We'll sort this.
He just he stares at his now empty mug of alcohol. What is happening?
Too much.
You see the like near end of a bottle appear over as you just see you look up, you see Raphael just refilling it for you.
Just die.
It's been a long day. All right,
Long.
just drink your drink and let's go to bed.
And that's what we're gonna take a very quick 10. So,
All right.
Toma, if you would.
People ask him what happened. He just goes, "I don't want to talk about it."
All right. So, would you like to skip to the next morning, or do you have dinner time talk?
We could talk about what our plans are with the stuff. if we
Yeah,
wanted
you
to.
could with the stuff. There are the jobs to take because they're pretty much all going to be plot now.
So we don't have to worry about carrying that meat all the way back to town anymore. But we do still have a abundance of goods from that creature.
We can get stuff made.
It is an option, yes. The scales from the serpent's hide could certainly be made into
Mind you,
lighter
armor.
forms of armor.
Oh, right, the snakes. Okay. I meant the Drake for a second. That's a good question. I mean, Lowell, this was your kind of quest to slay the snake. Yeah, you have anything you want to do with it? You got the kill.
Well, for the most part, it will just be useful for us to, actually do something with the hide. I wouldn't mind having something a bit less loud in a color sense, I suppose. We're not exactly right in the middle of guarding a town, so as long as I keep the banner, I don't think that having a specific uniform is important. I've never really been in one for the uniforms anyway. That was always more your thing.
Karen looks down in civilian clothes. Eh.
Of course, if someone has something more useful in mind, I would not oppose it. There's not a lot of different ways that you could make armor that I could move around freely, and that would be much better than what I already have. It would mostly I would assume be a bit more of a aesthetic change, possibly make it a bit harder to see me when it's dark out.
Alright. Einar, with the amount of leather we have, you're a leather worker, how much do you think you can make?
A good question, DM. How much would I be able to make from that? That's just the raw
snake.
skin.
The thing.
Yeah, from snake.
We have that list of
after-
stuff up here.
I did write it in. These are all things you could do. You can't do all of them.
Ah, okay.
So you could make one set of medium armor, 2 sets of light. If you do the 2, it has to be 1 medium creature, 1 small creature. You could make some leather capes, boots, or other accessories of that length. Belts, sheaths, pouches, coin purses.
Basically, if you made the armor for Loa, that'd be about all you make.
Yeah.
apparently.
You can make a limited amount of other accessories.
Yeah, you can make some accessories and the armor, or you can make a bunch of other things.
You can make bracers if you ever plan to get things rune carved or enchanted.
There's plenty of things we could make it from accessories, the armor. We've
Like
also
one of
got
those
the fangs.
chest
which could be
pouches
made
things
into
and carry
weapons.
Sylvia around.
A papoose?
Yes.
Not gonna suggest that one out of respect, God, in my head.
You fine, carry Raphael in it.
Wee.
Oh.
Yep, never mind.
Apparently, guys,
You don't
I
have to
remind
make
him of
me-
his son.
Aww.
We don't have to make any
It's the
final
right
decisions today, but it is something we should consider. Whatever we don't use, there is also the option of selling it off in town. I'm sure there are plenty of people who would be interested in it.
Einar?
Yes, DM.
So depending on the accessories, even if you don't want to use them, will likely fetch a better price than just selling raw material, because you can only sell raw material to 2 people, leather workers or the Traveler's Hall. Accessories can be sold to anybody.
Yep. Having some finished product would probably fetch us a better price, of course. Though we could probably sell it to one of particular talent. Perhaps they could make good use of it. If we're looking for money quickly, but I don't think we're particularly strapped for gold at this point.
Yeah.
The plural we.
A moth
Okay.
flies out
Right.
of
Okay.
Raphael's pocket.
Looks at Wizard's spell book.
Well, Sylvie, do you wear armor?
What?
Do you wear armor?
Yeah, I wear armor.
We could make, like, Lowell and you could get, like, a new, like, fresh, like, set of armor, both very stealthy kind of things.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
So-
Lolo, we could match.
In areas where the color black would be, suitable, so, not during the forest in the daytime, or an open field, you would get an expertise die to stealth, because this is Vanta black armor. There's no change in that color. That is the void.
Yeah, there's nothing I want for it. I don't think I've worn enough black in my life, so I think I'm good. I don't need any armor.
If it's
Formal
light
boot.
armor, would it have the under armor property? Because if not, I can't wear it.
Wait.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. It's.
Oh.
I think it's specifically cloth. Let me look.
Because he's got light armor on, but it's under armor that he has under his medium armor.
I said, let me look. Because this is essentially going to be an alternate form of an existing armor. Not quite a custom item.
Well,
So, move on for now.
I personally, I like the idea of matching with the Lowell, but black's not really my color, and I think it. Tell me if I'm wrong here, Lowell. I don't want to speak for you. But it might be cool to have you kind of stand out, but kind of cool as hell. We don't wait. No, cool. I'm so tired, guys. Can we talk about this in the morning?
I'm fine with that.
We could already have some sort of matching thing that everyone in the party shares.
Friendship bracelets.
We already
We
have
have
friendship
those.
bracelets.
Yeah.
And Raphael opens up the little chest. He pulls out the little bracelet he got from Sylvie. We already got them.
Oh my god, you kept that?
Yeah, I got this, and he lowers the chest to your level. You see, there's just little knickknacks in there, like from the adventures. You see, like the little bracelet that he got from you. You see, like the carving competition ribbon in there. You see one of the snake's fangs, kind of tucked in there.
Toma.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to have the Under Armour property, because it would essentially be padded leather. But if you just make one for just you, then that's leather brigandine, so it's good medium armor.
Yeah, like I said though, it'd basically be what he has already, but he'd only really get the aesthetic and maybe stealth benefits.
It's a pretty sick aesthetic, though. So
Pretty cool.
like I
I
said,
think vibes over functionality forever and
and a lot of time
It
with
is,
like, the
but he
creature
doesn't
stuff-
want to spend all of our leather from this annoying thing that we killed for a boy failure when we could make something more useful.
We love that boy failure. Take that word out of your mouth.
Also, the best part is Einar's the one who can leatherwork. He can just decide. He can unilaterally decide things.
You can, yeah.
I always did think she looked good in black.
Oh,
It's just like a snakeskin dress, like real, like tube top tight.
But that one got through.
makes leather outfits. It just well, tries it on. I always thought my wife looked good in dark black leather.
You should wear this.
I immediately feel uncomfortable.
We need an HR department. Hang on.
Yeah, so that's about it.
Just give everyone gloves.
You could.
Well, beyond that, there is also the fangs and the looks at note 34 pounds of bones we brought.
I have nothing for the bones. I'm gonna be honest with
Let
you.
me look. Let me look at a weight real quick, actually.
Above game, my most immediate thought of bones is I know some people will take bones and turn them into powder to use for stuff.
Hey,
I don't
guess
know.
what?
Yeah, you could use them for artistic purposes. You could turn them into dyes. You could grind.
We
them up for
could give
medication.
Schneider a breastplate.
Of bones?
Bone is an official armor
Uh,
material in A5e.
I'm not sure Raph would be cool with that.
It'd be
it'd give him an
menacing,
AC
though.
of- Yeah, it'd give him. It's barding. It would give him 14 plus dex. Maximum of 2. No, minimum 2. Yeah. Maximum of 2, but it would
Well,
basically give him a lot of more AC.
Raph just kind of looks at them. We can talk about this in the morning, as Sylvie said. Go turn to the bar people. How many rooms are there?
We have 3 upstairs.
Alright, well, I'm going to bed, so anyone want to bunk with me, let me know now.
Oh, so now I get the option.
What?
Usually it's just, oh no, I'm going to bed by myself. Nobody touch me.
Does Lowell want to cuddle?
You know, I phrased that incorrectly. Nobody intrude in my room. Leave me alone.
That's much better.
Raphael! No,
Oh.
you said that first one still, though. Raphael was just looking at you like, what the fuck? You seem okay,
Anything.
thank God.
He sort of just, he looks at the mug. What is in this?
So before you correct yourself, you guys heard the loudest slurp as the goblin lady is sitting on the stool with a cup of tea.
She's getting such gossip. Oh, incorrect.
You actually see Raphael, after the realization, just kind of tumble over a little bit laughing at that.
I love company.
He stands up. He just puts a hand on Lowell's shoulder. Lowell, I don't swing that way, but you are welcome to room with me as friends.
We could cuddle a little, but the socks stay
But
on.
only when you're a dog.
We're sleeping in different beds, though.
We can cuddle, but only when you're a dog.
It's fine. It's fine. This just
Good boy,
this
though.
just adds to his compounding failures. It's fine.
No.
Alright, come on. You look like you're moping now.
Another loud slurp of tea, and the plot thickens.
Yeah.
They were roommates.
No.
Alright, out of the 3 of us remaining, who's taking who's sharing?
I'm fine with whichever.
Maybe we shouldn't. I know maybe you shouldn't be by yourself, because what if you start bleeding and becoming scary again? Maybe we could have a
yeah,
buddy.
Well, Lucian hasn't been able to sleep on his own for a while. Why don't we let him take the last bit?
Sounds good.
Alright, everyone can hit the long rest button. And I messaged Toma and what he can do, and what Selkus can do with the snake fangs. The next day happens.
Unless there's any pillow talk between you two lovebirds.
I think Raphael just goes to the room, gets ready for bed, crashes on a bed, and just passes out.
Lowell sits in silence for at least 15 minutes with his face in his hands.
Oh! Time out. Raphael.
Oh?
I need to roll something that I texted Tom about because you're in there.
Oh.
So they
Secret.
are together.
If it's no, if he's doing
It
something
is.
stealthy, I have a really high passive perception.
It is, but I won.
Roll a con save.
That's fine.
What? So you don't notice you don't notice what happens, but you do now notice a note on Lowell's pillow when you get up, because you get up first.
Is Lowell there?
Yes. Lowell, how deep of a sleeper are you?
A passive perception of 5.
He EP.
He's gonna quietly get up and kind of sneak his way over, see if he can see anything about the leather. Leather?
Poster division.
It's a federal crime to read someone else's
So
mail.
do you like pick it up and read it?
He doesn't. I mean, is it in an envelope or is it just a note sitting there?
It is folded onto his pillow.
He'll kind of look at it. Does he see any markings on it?
Not on the outside.
Go ahead, be nosy.
It
I'm
bulges
sure
a
will
little
go well
bit.
for you.
Like it bulges out a little bit.
He's kind of like look around the room.
It's not much furniture. The beds are straw.
He's like, oh, I have no reason to think anyone snuck in here and put this there. I mean, yeah, he's gonna just pick it up and kind of casually open it, being like, what the fuck?
I am going to text. Actually, no, I'll read it. I'll text you. I'll text you what it says. But as you open it,
AJ, does he drop the thing?
yeah, clattering to the ground is a silver ring. Ding 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 ding. I will let Tom decide if that wakes him up.
Here, let's find out. Let me roll a 2 real quick. Oh my god, I didn't for once.
Holy shit.
His ear twitches and he sort of like half leans up, looking around, confused.
Raphael just keeps like weird. He kind of looks down at it and he'll continue to read the letter. Kind of finishes it. He's still probably groggy, right?
Who, Lowell?
Yeah, Lowell.
All right, I'm gonna step away. You guys take care of this.
Yeah, probably.
He's gonna just casually reach down, pick up the ring, take a look at it.
Raphael, where is you over by my bed?
Well, first off, Lowell is a small room. Second off, I saw that you left something on your pillow. It's just
What? No, I didn't.
Some demented tooth fairy.
you say no, you didn't, and immediately Raph just kind of looks down at the ring and at the note. Is there any sigil or anything on the ring?
There's a very nicely done cursive E as the signature. Oh, on the ring. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it is a simple silver band with an emerald on the inlay. But to see any more, I'm gonna need an investigation check.
All right.
Unfortunately, you see, like there might be either it's some scratch. You can't tell if it's scratches or carvings on like the inside. Unfortunately, you didn't roll enough to tell.
Well, probably sitting up in bed at this point, rubbing at his eyes, looking at you confused.
He had a note on your bed. He just kind of holds up in the air along with this weird ring. Thought you had it for some reason.
And you just decided to read it.
And to be all honest with you, I've been worrying about you lately. I was hoping that this was like something else, and I'm happy that it is. Like I said, I was getting very worried.
Worried for what?
You seem so glum.
He thinks for a second. Did you think I was going to leave a note and just disappear?
Or worse.
Okay, good. Someone else.
The reason why.
You tell
I can't roll
very
above a
sad
13.
stories, and I get very worried sometimes, Lowell. You are my closest friends, all right?
Well, you're my friend.
I love you, like platonically.
Well, have a seat.
Or more.
Everyone in this room cares about you. This is an intervention.
Everyone in this room, only Raphael's in the room.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh wait, I thought Sylvie was in here. Hang on, let me go grab her.
No.
He just stands up and takes the note from you.
He doesn't fight you. He just lets you have it. He just kind of just like, as you're doing, he's just kind of like twirling this ring in his hand, just casually.
He reads over the note, looks at the ring, holds his hand up for the ring.
Can you tell me what it's about, or no? If no, it's fine. Just
I can tell you that it's only something that would be positive for the world in my experience.
positive for you.
The ring?
Whatever this is. He kind of points to the note. It's very weird. I checked this room before we went to bed. There's not many ways in. You said you didn't leave it here. I didn't leave it here, so that means someone got in here.
Yes, he points at the signature. You remember I told you I was told of the issue by someone named the E? This is from them.
Alright. Just toss you the ring.
Then he looked a little annoyed that you went through his stuff.
This is the fun type of conflict.
To be fair, I didn't go through your things. I went through something that someone else left on your bed. Your bags and everything are right over there untouched.
Is it?
We're... I don't know, unless someone touches his bags.
You don't know.
Suppose I should feel touched that you're concerned for me, but it's still a little odd for you to just take something off of my pillow and read it.
And you don't think it's weird that whoever this E person is snuck into this room in the middle of the night and left you a letter?
Honestly, at this point, no, that is not the strangest thing that I would expect from them. Though I would have preferred meeting them in person after managing to defeat the creature that they sent me on a wild goose chase for, but apparently that is not in the cards.
Well, either way, as long as you're safe.
I will ask them the next time that I speak with them what I can inform you all of. It is nothing bad, it should be something positive and should help people, but I do not know how much I can share.
Alright. I'm sorry for going through that letter. Anything I can do to make it up to you?
Not really.
Kill them all.
It's not that big of a deal in hindsight, given your reason for doing so, but it's just... I don't know, like I said, how much I can tell you, and if you learn more than you're supposed to, they're going to probably try and give you some sort of ultimatum, and I don't want you to have to deal with that if you don't want to.
Who the fuck are you dealing with? What do you mean an ultimatum?
First I was
They're
gonna
very
accept it.
secretive. They do not like people knowing exactly what's going on, because it is safer for everyone that way.
Here, I thought I had secrets. Good fucking lord. He's just gonna, like, throw his shirt on and goes, I'm going down for breakfast. You, I guess, decide whatever you're doing with this whole secret society thing, whatever you're talking about. And Raph's gonna just kind of casually head out.
So, Einar.
Yes.
Real quick, he is going to grab his backpack, though, before he leaves.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You are awoken to this loud sound of chiming, a bright glow, and a fresh spring breeze. Your room doesn't have windows.
I rub my eyes and I groan as I get up. And I look around. I'm assuming I see a familiar friend.
You see Sylvie basking in a breeze of bobbin.
Is Sylvie awake?
Yes.
She's just completely asleep, arms out to either side. Just enjoying it.
Well, considering I get up fairly early. Oh, Sylvie, you're up rather early.
Oh,
We'll say you
sorry.
slept later because of your everything.
Yeah, we'll go with the 6 hours instead of the, 2,
No,
I
8.
think.
Oh, bud.
The Lord demanded 8.
Okay, fine, Lord.
Sorry, sorry if we woke you.
So our light's already up. Seems fine.
How you feeling, bud? You okay?
Feel like it was just through an avalanche. What about you, Sylvie?
I didn't sleep super well. And I was feeling kind of yucky, so I asked if Bobbin would kind of help me out, and I think that was a lot better. I feel well rested now.
Given everything that's happened so far, how have you really been, Sylvie?
I'm really scared about you and the others.
I appreciate the concern, but I was asking more about yourself.
That's... buddy. That's kind of what I... Oh boy, this is gonna sound like so pathetic. Yeah, that's kind of it for me. That's what I do have going on. Concern for you guys. I don't have anything in my life except for you guys and Bobbin. So you guys are kind of my primary. What's on the brain?
What do you mean like that?
I don't have goals. I don't have, stuff to find or defeat or go back to. I don't have revenge plots or, people to save. And I don't have, a home to return to. So the majority of my me, it's kind of based around you guys. Until, we all go and you guys do your separate things.
I wish she was still here, Sylvie. She'd be better at this than I was.
What was your favorite thing about her?
I think it was our understanding. She had a way of knowing people, the world. In a lot of ways, she was like you. She took on the tales of our people. She was a remembrancer of sorts, amongst other things. She remembered their stories, but not just for the sagas, not just for the songs to fill the halls and the feasts. She remembered even the embarrassing parts, the painful parts, the ones that are better, the details better left out of song.
She sounds like a perfect match for you.
Was. But there was one thing I definitely learned from her, rather that I had to teach her personally. What was that? She didn't have to do all of that herself. Between her, some of ours, I've come to know plenty of children, women, men alike, who tried to take on everyone else's issues and make them their own. It's no way to live.
Sometimes it feels better than the alternative if I can cling to what everyone else has going on. the messy parts. It kind of fills a gap in me.
Well. So we have a question for you, perhaps a curious one.
Well, I've been so nosy recently, so you all well deserved it.
What do you dream of, Sylvie?
Oh, boy.
I know it might be hard if you're having some sleepless nights of late. I know how it goes. But when you do manage to wander into that realm beyond the waking world.
Huh. Honestly, not too many. Like I said, not really a goals person, just kind of surviving day to day. But something that comes up sometimes is I dream about my siblings and getting to show them or tell them or prove that I aren't a failure anymore. I've learned a lot and I'm doing a lot and I'm still failing in a lot of areas, but I'm a lot more than I was, and I wish they could have seen it. That's what I dream about.
Einar gives a bit of a solemn nod, as if finally understanding something. And it is a knowing look he gives her. I'm sure they'd be very proud of you, and all that you've done so far. I know at the very least, I'm proud to call you one of my companions right now.
That means a lot. That means a lot.
Well, it also means a lot that you all didn't leave me out in the snow after everything yesterday.
Why would we? Why would we?
I can think of more than a few reasons. I know I was probably driving her off to drink a bit more last night. Although he didn't really say much. I suppose that's the sort of man he is.
Yeah, I don't know how much he talks about his problems. I think that's a bit of a common thread for us all. I think Lowell talks the most about his problems, but I don't think it does anything to get him off him. I think it's more him feeling like he's kind of waving a flag to, let us all know and keep us all updated. He's still not doing well, and he does do well, but he... Blah, 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 blah. And then Lucian with the whole... Oh boy, the everything there. And you with your... You talked about your people and your mother and your ears, and... Wow.
Well, when you live a life as long as mine, you're bound to have more than a few things that follow you around. Maybe we can help the others in time.
Hope so, I really hope so. It's just... I don't know if they feel like this, or if you feel like this. But sometimes when you have these kind of problems and, you want to keep them to yourself, both because you don't want to burden anyone else, but also if you admit you have these things, these problems, it's like you're revealing some terrible rot in you, And they'll see it and then they'll realize, that you're too much of a danger or a problem or this or that. I hope they don't feel that way.
I lost that kind of bravado a long time ago.
Good. Be pathetic openly, so I can know at least to patch you up and put a blanket over you.
I wouldn't quite call myself that, but I appreciate the sentiment.
I think everyone's got to be pathetic at some point or another. You're cool and you're wise and you're all that, and she makes like a little motion at your face. But everyone's got to be pathetic at least a couple times.
I'm well aware. What's that we used to say? Old men are fools and weak. That's why we do all that we do. To try to prove we're not. And in the end, we all meet the same fate. I always thought it was a rather grim way of looking at things, but I suppose there's some truth in it.
How do you want us to handle it if that happens again?
I don't know. Or... much I don't know still. Maybe I could live for 1,000 years and I still wouldn't know all I needed to.
Well,
Maybe I just need to do some soul searching in the woods.
alright, go for it. Just don't wander off too far.
I won't go too far. It's far too cold to leave these hearths for long.
Oh, you're so right. Oh, ugh.
I suppose it's
big-
doubly so for you.
Yeah, you have no clue. Come on, big man, let's go see the others.
Alright, let's go get some breakfast in before it gets too late.
Alright. And then there's Mort, Lucian. I will say, Lucian is just sort of there, looking into the fire with a cup of bitter but hot black coffee as everyone comes down. You were the least injured, so you required the least amount of rest.
Yeah, pretty much. I did my job from a
Mhm.
distance.
You wizarded.
Yeah. Lucian's just sitting there drinking, just seeing everyone come down with these mixed faces, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
He's just kind of watching y'all come down, sips some coffee.
You see a bit of just calm on Einar and Sylvie. And you roll an insight to see how awkward you feel.
Okay. Headshot 9.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere.
Now, Lucian sees all of y'all come down with your varied expressions, just sort of sips the coffee. Oh, it's gonna be one of these days, isn't it?
What?
Just got hit.
He's already starting to fight, man.
Everyone, yeah, I have to question that. Everyone around you is looking chipper.
One of those days you all look too happy.
They're smiling.
Humbug.
It was more in the idea of Sylvie and Einar have already had this heart-to-heart early in the morning.
But you don't know any
Lowell
of that
and
happened.
Raphael had a small bit of an argument first thing in the morning.
One, you don't know any of that happened. Two, you rolled a 9. You can't even detect that happened.
Okay.
Let's not meta, shall we?
Hey.
Well, what are we doing today?
I think our job out here is done, so we could head back into town.
Do we have to have a meeting with that benefactor of yours, Lowell?
Lowell's a little slower to come down. He isn't quite there yet.
Oh, he isn't down yet? Okay. I suppose we'll have to try to meet with Lowell's benefactor then. Probably hopefully get paid for all this. The materials are useful, but I'd appreciate some extra coin, as I'm sure we all would.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind an extra coin. Raphael's not saying a word about the letter or anything. It's not his business to tell him.
Yep. I ain't touching that one with the 12-foot pole that comes in my inventory.
I already kind of fucked up a little on that. I'm just gonna...
Oh, he doesn't think he fucked up.
After a couple more minutes, Lowell head downstairs. He's just sort of fidgeting with something on his hand.
Oh, Lowell.
He blinks and puts his hands down to his side. Yes, Sylvie?
Hi, I was really thinking about your armor situation. Because you were talking about being kind of stealthy, right?
Okay.
Yes.
And I was thinking what a shame it would be to kind of lose the stealth of the green you've got currently from that piece of armor I made you. Would you, in the future, want a cloak which kind of has like a leaf-like texture on the outside, so you can put that on so you can be more stealthy in zones that are kind of more green and lush? I know that's not super relevant in when the snow's on the ground right now, but in the future. And then you can take it off and kind of stow it away when you're wanting to stealth in the dark.
Well, actually, now that you mention it, having a side that is more of a forest green and another side that is reversible, that is more of a dark blue, would probably go very well.
Like, there's stars in her eyes, like she's already starting to draft up plans in her head.
I will say, Sylvie, unless the only type of armor you would at all be able to make is padded cloth.
Oh, absolutely. She's thinking more like a cloak to go over the armor, or kind of, over the back. Armor's beyond her.
No, it's not. There's one type.
Oh,
padded cloth. Yeah. It's what he wears under his armor.
Oh.
Breakfast today is very simple, as their supplies are running low, so you are given croissant.
Croissant.
I'm trying, Jimmy Coon.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, finding something to start the day off is always better than nothing. Let's have something.
Why did you have that off rip?
It was about her birthday croissant.
Oh.
Now it's multi-use.
Why doesn't it loop?
Because she ate it.
It doesn't make a new croissant, AJ. They don't just appear. Someone has to bake those things.
Well, that's the bread basket of holding.
But we don't have one of those.
Yep.
So Lowell is
go on.
back.
Yeah, Lowell's back.
So, do we have to turn in this job to your benefactor then, Lowell? Assume that's what we had to do. Some kind of third-party contractor.
Oh yeah, I can definitely try and get back in touch with them and see if they're going to make good on any sort of offer like that. Though I get the feeling they're more likely to contact me in the future, but I can give it a try once we get back to town.
Well, I'll leave it to you. Trust you enough to pick up some coin for us.
He nods.
So, that aside, I suppose we should be back to our main reason for coming this way to begin with, right? I don't think it's coincidence that this caller here was in the same language as the very sorts that we're going after.
No, most certainly not.
Oh, it was.
It was a coincidence?
No, it's in the same language. I don't think you ever said that it was Faye when you came back.
You were there.
No, he wasn't.
No,
He was
he wasn't.
by the fireplace.
Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, no, it was Lucian. Yeah.
No,
sorry,
he's too
that's
busy
right.
going to the storehouse.
That's right.
He was over on the bench.
He was too busy trying to break
Thank
in.
you. See, Toma, that one takes off.
Well, as the tree grows.
That's the tree
Yep.
grows baseball, huh?
Yep, praise Big Piggins.
We're
Devil-
just
on.
anyone else.
Have we developed thieves' can't?
Possibly.
This is a version of Zoomer speak, AJ.
Oh, goodness.
The worst part is I understood all of it.
Yeah, I know.
I love this chat. I'm so happy to be a part of it. Hey, what's written in Sylvan, it appears. Of us could make it out, not even the magistrate who was able to at least point us in the direction of what it was. If we want, we could maybe seek out somebody a bit more learned. Maybe translate it, but if I had to hazard a guess, it's possibly just the name of the snake. given its
Well-
color, of course.
This E that I got the job from seems to be at least somewhat knowledgeable. I could bring it with me when I go to negotiate for a pay, and they may be able to tell me something.
I suppose. Would also be some to have decent proof of the job done.
Yeah, that would. After all, it's come from the creature we were sent to deal with, and I'm sure if it was sent here by somebody, they will have some interest in it one way or the other.
Alright, well, I'll leave it with you then. Let us know what you find out.
Now, before we do another job, would anyone mind, or I should say, Einar, would you mind helping me repair my shield?
That should be a precedent. You are correct.
So I will say, you'll have to wait till you get back to the city to do that, but you can just do that in the Travelers Hall.
Yeah.
It's just, you just don't have the facilities while you're here.
Yeah, I've got to get back in the city, but, it's doable. I suppose it would be only just if I were to help.
It'd be greatly appreciated.
Well, once we return to the city then, I'll help her repair it. If you want to join me, then by all means as well.
Yeah, we can use it as a learning lesson.
I listen for both of us. So, Sylvie, Lucian, what about you two?
I am interested to see if we maybe... Are the... You say it's burned on the collar, AJ. Does that mean it's illegible?
No.
Or he was able to identify it as Sylvan, so...
Yes.
It was just the power burned out the runes, so they're no longer magical, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't wait for Lowell to try and fail to learn Sylvan.
That's
be
a 5, and a
interesting.
2, and a 3.
I'd be interested in us trying to find someone possibly who speaks Sylvan and can translate this collar for us. If I had to make some assumption, maybe it was means of controlling the serpent.
Do you want company for that?
I do think it'd be best if we travel in groups, considering we're still unsure of this town.
Nice. It's my turn for a Lucian venture.
Lucian, do you have
Hey.
a spare piece of scrap paper that you no longer need?
He pulls out a piece of paper for you.
He takes it, he walks over to the fireplace, puts the paper on the collar, and does a charcoal rubbing of the runes.
Ah, alright, yeah. Put that in your inventory.
Multiple copies.
I thought you were about to just throw it into the fire for some reason. Thanks. Throws it in the fire,
He-
fuck you.
Throws in the fire.
He,
There's
he
a
comes
power
back
move.
and-
Walks out of the room.
he comes back and he hands the rune rubbing to you. There, that way you can have somebody investigate the runes while I go and question E about it.
If you want help for where to start looking, I mean, I could probably ask Sir Arland Highfane if he knows anyone who could speak Sylvan. He's pretty well connected.
Very possibly, though I do think I know who might be able to translate it, and he just has this grim look on his face.
Is it the people at the one place?
The people at the place that specifically hunt things from other lanes, yes.
Oh boy.
The
But
Hollow
I'm not too...
Lanterns! I sent them a letter!
Huh?
Well, yeah, you told me your friend sometimes turns into a wolf, so I let them know that there's a cursed individual who needs their help.
No, that's
Oh
not a curse.
boy!
He's a
Oh.
Garul. They can just do that.
You may,
Well, it just
You may
sort of
have-
blinks, looks at Raphael. Raphael, I'm not going through that ritual again.
you may have to forgive me. You may have to forgive me. It has already been sent.
Okay, well,
We need to go.
we're likely about to head back into town, so if they do show up, you can just explain that they were just a Garul. And
Oh,
I'm sure they would understand.
I just described you gentlemen vividly.
Oh!
We've
Okay.
interacted with them, so I think we're fine. I don't believe it's going to be an issue. Again,
Gonna get black
they
bagged the
surely
second
can
they get
just
the
see
fucking
that he
laws.
is a Garul and will know.
It can happen. I've seen it before.
I think
Well,
anyone
just sorta-
regardless of species could become a Therianthrope. She
Whoa.
narrows behind her glasses. Are you not a magician?
Well, looks off to the side, scratching at his nose a little bit, thinking about the guys he scared last night.
Yes, I am a mage.
Wait, you're a mage? Oh, wow.
Sorry, I'm a wizard.
I say, you look very unassuming.
No,
Where,
he's
where, does,
cool.
where does wizard fall on the power scale, AJ?
It doesn't.
It's okay.
It's magician, mage, archmage. That's the scale.
So yes, you would be a magician. Unless you have some sort of crazy power you have not told us about.
See, he might just be very unassuming and lying to you.
Can you turn into a full dragon, Lucian? Is that the secret?
No.
He would
Can
never
you
lie to
clean my-
us.
Can you do laundry?
Yes, I can do laundry.
Magically?
You didn't ask that.
What use are you?
She sips her tea. I've been rendered stymie.
I'm gonna get my armor on.
Given 10 minutes, I can clean an entire room without touching anything but my staff.
By the way, presentation. Yeah, I'm gonna take that video for real.
Crazy.
It does not destroy dick. It moves it.
You need that.
I've always
laundry
imagined
desk,
it as
though.
being moving stuff anyways.
Oh, I know, but now I'm settling on this.
And I'm specifically talking about the spell housekeeping, because I do just have
Oh
housekeeping.
yeah, you do have that.
I think you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to use it, but I have it.
By the way, there's a package for you guys that is on her counter as she is shuffled off with her teacup in hand. It is from the magistrate, and I put exactly what's in it, if someone wants to read it off.
So
where
Raphael
is
went to
it?
go put on his armor so they can do that.
Yep.
8 claws at 4 inches. Drake
Read it aloud.
skills enough. I am? What?
You're just mumbling a little bit, so the audience can hear you.
8 claws at 4 inches, I'm assuming each. Drake scales enough for the armor. 31 teeth, 1 vial of river drake venom, an extra d6 of poison damage, I'm assuming, for 1 use.
Mhm.
2 eyes and 1 heart. And 1 well done drawing of Raph, Einar, and Lucian with the drake holding it over their heads. He rolled a total of 18.
Yo.
I guess we were the 3 that went and saw him, so...
Yep. So these are all 3 of you.
He kind of looks at the painting, looks at Einar, looks at the painting, looks at Raphael. You did pretty well. And hands it to you, Raphael.
Damn, you went all the way upstairs to do that. Cool.
Look!
You!
Well, thank you, Lucian. That's really cool. Thank you.
Yeah, Lucian will put it right here, right on the chest.
I'll put it right on the
The
fridge.
chest of preserving.
And Raphael comes back down 2 minutes and 30 seconds later with his armor on.
By the way,
And a painting stuffed into his armor.
Yep.
the claws together weigh about 4 pounds, and the teeth about 18. The bones and everything else they kept.
That's fine.
Yeah. No, so Raphael, you see the video? You see the drawing now?
Yeah, he did a good job on that. Got
Oh.
most of us in there, yeah.
He was a painter before he went into politics. Actually, sorry, wrong goblin. He was a painter before he went into politics.
That's dangerous, but okay.
Fighting. This is that old man goblin who's kind of just been in the background the whole time. Introduced last session.
Nah, I'm not going into politics, but it's close enough.
Yeah. Small town like this, he knows everybody. Everybody know him. He ain't got to worry about none.
That's good.
I'm just waiting for someone to ask who this guy is, and he goes, Scruffy. I'm the janitor.
No, I forget the exact name, but yeah, he was introduced last session as
Yeah.
the innkeeper's husband.
He just got that voice.
Well, you don't know about this for a while.
His name's Gus.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
No, that's Boomhauer.
Alright. Where's burning daylight?
Yeah, you're going to probably get out of here, get out of town, go do something more useful.
It would probably be a good use of our time, though. Hopefully, you will all enjoy the meat that we brought back for you.
Snake steak gonna go nice.
Yeah. Well, just sort of looks down a bit. Yes, I'm sure it will. Wish I could have tasted some of it.
Steak.
Hold on. Einar, sleight of hand.
Woo! That's why Lowell tried to go to the storehouses and he wanted to taste some.
That's a 3.
It hits you. A small wooden figure hits you in the chest and lands on the floor. And now you're dropping things. All right.
I'll look at the thing.
The little wooden snake head. He's been whittling since you guys got here.
Just
I'll pick
chucked
it up.
it at you.
He's telling here. Here's a present. Leave.
I'll pick it up. Free snakehead.
A little wooden sculpture of a snake head.
Whoa.
What's
And as
what's the craftsmanship, Mike? There, AJ.
Yeah, does it make Lowell jealous?
Total of a 15.
Oh,
Damn, that's
better
really
than my
good.
average.
No!
The far away, no.
No, his pride. It can't get any smaller.
Literally stares at it, just mutters himself. Anything I could do that quickly.
So
My
as you
heart
guys,
breaks for Lowell every session.
so
Great.
as you guys leave the Rivermen Steps and you get back into town, you get to this Traveler's Hall and roll me a Smith's Tools check, Einar. I forget what the repair is.
I thought there were more rules to repair.
There is. I'm just pulling it up as we speak.
Raphael is using this as a learning opportunity to continue his blacksmith training.
While they're doing that, can I go try and find E?
Yeah. Just give me a sec to just get this repair roll finished.
I just wanted to establish that.
Get
he
it.
wasn't
Yeah, get it
staying
on there.
Damn.
What do you roll?
23.
Yeah, it's fixed.
That
So,
works.
Lowell, I need you to roll an investigation check.
Did it not just go back to that same bar before?
Oh yeah, but do it for me anyway.
Investigation. That's 0.
I had to throw out the sour candy. The only bit left of a kiwi was like the hard end of it, and I couldn't get through that with my knife.
He runs into the
Second
door and
one,
stubs
too.
his toe as he walks in.
So,
I'm consistent.
eventually, wrong.
Consistently bad.
He's definitely consistent.
So with a 0,
my
you
gosh.
stumble around the city for a while, just sort of like, oh, it was here. It's not there. It was here. It's not there. It was, and suddenly, the ring around your finger begins to give a subtle warmth throughout your hand, as you see walking next to you is a cloaked individual, and in her same familiar voice, she just says, "Stumbling around in the dark, little pup."
He just sort of sighs. Well, I was trying to find you, so I guess I succeeded, but this place is very different from the hamlet I'm from.
The big cities always tend to be population of less than 100, population of a couple thousand to start. But I see you found a little present.
Yes, and I meant to ask you about that because so did Raphael.
That's less than ideal.
Well, you kind of just left it on my pillow, and apparently he thinks it's fine to just pick up and read.
Our observations show he may have. Well, that was not the best course of action. He might have reason to worry about you.
Yes, that's why I wasn't as upset about it as I would be otherwise. Speaking of, how much am I allowed to tell them? Because it's...
Tell them what is necessary to maintain harmony as a unit.
Okay. So no specific names, but
No specific names. Any locations we give you, try to, if it's a meeting, try to meet with us alone. Your ring does have some special properties. It will alert you when others who wear one are nearby, and allow you to see certain signs that others may not. Careful not to give that ring to anybody else. Or, for as long as we have observers on you, they will cease to observe.
and does it also let you hear things happening around me at all, or is it just for
Oh,
those
no.
purposes?
That's merely for identification and knowing who we can trust. We don't need magic to hear you. While you were still under your own consideration, you were simply being watched. The old-fashioned way.
Yes, it figured as much, but you never know. It's worth asking.
Oh yes,
I had
lucky you won't
informed
be.
Raphael, not specifically of who. He sort of looks at the ring. Well, I guess we are now, but I did inform him that I believe that it is nothing dangerous and should be beneficial and helpful to those that need our assistance.
Perfect way to diffuse such information, avoiding specifics and giving what is necessary. We can definitely appreciate that. So, how was your little test? You seem to have come out fine.
Well, aside from a few small hiccups, I suppose, it went fairly well. It was a large, very dark snake with the ability to breathe some sort of poison into the air. Though what is mildly concerning, and I'm sure that you heard either this from the Hollow Lanterns or from when we visited them, there are hags in the area, and we think they were involved. And he pulls out the collar because it was wearing this.
Would you mind if I held that for a moment?
Go ahead.
I'll now.
Apparently it is Sylvan, and I should probably start looking into learning that if we're going to keep having to deal with hags.
The minute you say that, you see her basically reach down and she touches one of the stones on the necklace she wears. Huh, well, now I don't need to guess. And now I'll roll an Arcana. Alright. Alright. Ah. Now I can see why that snake stayed in such a inhospitable area for it. They usually prefer swamps or somewhere at least humid. Are you aware of what this is?
Not exactly. I assumed it was something that was somehow controlling it, since it was wearing it in such a
Correct.
strange
Well,
area.
She's going to hold out the collar so you can look at it.
He leans in.
How familiar are you with magic?
Mostly what I learned as part of my training under my parents. I study a little bit every once in a while.
Are you familiar with the spell command?
Yes.
Essentially, this was keeping it permanently trapped under that spell, and well, I cannot tell you what the command word is from my reading. I would say it is a word similar to rampage. Or hunt. It's a little hard to tell.
Interesting. Wouldn't have thought such a seemingly simple spell could have kept it in that situation for so long.
Well, if you think of it as this collar was around its neck,
yes,
it was essentially one continuous casting of it that renewed itself.
I see.
Runes are a terrifying art when they're done right.
Well, suppose it's something to keep an eye out for in the future, then.
Indeed. Now, while I do not currently have a job for you, I will simply tell you to be a bit careful. Keep an eye out for signs and try to keep your tongue.
I will do my best. On the note of this job, though, and he reaches his hand out for the collar.
She will hand it to you back.
Some of my companions were asking about a possible payment for it, so I figured I would ask.
I need a persuasion because this was a test, so now you're asking for a bonus.
He's asking for them.
Yeah.
He did do it really good.
23.
Yeah, my boy, let's get money!
She's going to reach into a side pouch, just roll her eyes, and her tail will flick back and forth.
If it helps, it's not for me, it's for them.
Oh, the young people. She's going to hand you a small pouch and just say, "That's 50 golden lease. Try not to get too greedy. While we're not ascetics, we don't tend to have the most monetary possessions in our order. Not that that's a requirement, just a trend."
Honestly, I didn't even want to ask, but they didn't exactly ask to be in that scenario, so I felt bad for them.
Well, tell them they helped a friend. But with that, I will be leaving you. Just keep your eyes on the water, son. As she vanishes into the crowd.
Damn it. After that last thing, I wanted to ask something, and now she's gone.
Oh, we got money!
It's called dramatic tension. And then
Damn.
suddenly, we're gonna do a quick paralogue cut to walk into the Travelers Hall, mingling around. Einar and Raphael are getting a shield fixed. Lucian and Sylvie look around at Lowell's as they're about at the board, and Lowell's gone.
Sylvie,
Yes.
where did Lowell go?
I don't. No.
I sure hope this doesn't become a recurring thing.
You know, wherever he's gone, I trust him. Because trust is super important within this group. Plink, plonk, plink.
Yes, trust would be important with people you're putting effectively your lives in with.
That's glad we agree. Glad we agree. Cool.
Message from Nami. Lowell fumbles everything but the bag.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm trying to think of how to word this. Because Lowell brought us out here, right? Because he said that this was something that he needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvie, how do you feel about this mysterious person giving Lowell jobs? Whatever is going on.
I hope that, if he thinks it's a good idea, and if he thinks, he's, he trusts him, then I trust him and his judgment. I hope that he's not putting too much pressure on himself. And not putting too much weight on his shoulders. I'm less worried about mysterious benefactor more than Lowell carrying a lot on his own. Are you worried about it?
I'm not sure if I have enough information on the situation to be worried about it, but that in itself does make me worry.
You could tell him you're worried.
Possibly I'll bring it up in a more private conversation with him.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea. So, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Everything good?
Yes,
Elevator.
I'm fine. I luckily avoided any damage from our last couple encounters.
Mm-hmm. And like mentally all good? Emotionally all solid?
He's just looking down at Sylvie, a little confused. Yes, I'm fine. Sort of looks around a moment, kind of uncomfortable. And what about you, Sylvie?
No, great, okay. I just wanna make sure you know you are supported.
And Lift You Up starts playing.
And like, I'm here for you always, as of the rest of the team. We've all got your back.
How many people are around us right now, AJ?
Add a few.
Okay.
Enough to make a scene.
Yeah.
Enough to where if Sylvie grabbed you, shook you by the shoulders, and shouted "emote," damn it, she wouldn't be out of place.
It was more in the sense of would Lucian be able to kind of gesture for Sylvie to go somewhere with less people just immediately around? And
I mean,
not
she'll follow where you're going.
just somewhere where they could have where people aren't immediately going to hear what they're saying. Is there a place like that, AJ? That's what I'm trying to ask you.
Sorry, I didn't know you were speaking to me. Repeat.
Is there a place in the Traveler's Hall where he could just gesture for Sylvie to move where they're not around a bunch of immediate people?
There's a stairwell. The crafting is upstairs.
Okay, Lucian's gonna look at you a little suspiciously, Sylvie, and... Sylvie, would you come with me for a moment?
Okie
Care about
dokie.
how I feel. Fucking sus.
He'll walk you towards the stairwell and kind of look up the stairwell, and if we're not on the ground floor, kind of look down and make sure no one's in the stairwell immediately.
I'm gonna say roll stealth. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be very, very difficult for you to be completely alone. You're just gonna have to say stuff with other people possibly hearing you.
It's not really being alone, it's more just we're not immediately next to people.
Correct.
That's what I'm wanting.
No.
You're in public, Micah.
You are
Deal
in
with it.
public. Be public.
Okay. He's gonna lean down to Sylvie. What is going on? What is this about?
Just I'm a little worried about you. I know you said not to worry about the whole kind of what people say when they're drunk thing, but I am a little bit worried about it.
He's squinting towards you. What do you think you know?
Ooh.
Only what you told me. And the others. All of us.
Sort of looks left and right a bit. Okay, and say that hard liquor causes people to forget.
Oh, you don't... Oh, sorry, my bad. You talked about, being accused of murder.
He would immediately just stand up from you saying that and just sort of wipe down his face. Kind of groan in a little bit of annoyance of that. Then I reiterate my statement, don't pay attention to what people say when they're drunk.
And even if it was true and you're saying it's not, so it's not, I'd still have your back. You know this. Right?
He'll look towards you. I'm sure you would try, Sylvie.
Yeah.
The issue with the matter is I'm not sure you quite understand what you would be dealing with.
Probably not. But you know, the others might. They're very capable, and you don't need to do anything you don't want to. So we can just move on.
At this moment, that would likely be for the best, since nothing can be done about it in general. And he looks a little aggravated when he says that, but not aggravated towards you, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Like more the kind of situation.
Yeah.
I am gonna jump in.
Okay.
I want Sylvie to roll an insight. She's not the most socially exposed person. I want to see if she knows it's not directed toward her.
Oh, Sylvie, baby girl. It's a
Don't
15.
make me the bad
it's a
guy.
15.
So you are immediately hesitant that he hates you, but it's slowly starting to be assuaged. But there's still some aggression in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, cool. Good talk. Sorry, but yeah, we all care about you, and you're a good guy.
That's very kind of you, Sylvie.
If you want, I can never mention it ever again.
My hope in this matter is that we don't have to deal with it until I have a means of dealing with it, which is not currently.
And the likelihood of that being the case, not the latter part, but the idea of, you'll have a solution before any encounter happens.
He kind of just looks at the ground and doesn't say anything.
Oh boy. Okay. It'll be okay.
Einar and Raphael are free to join and break this at any time, or you can choose to leave them in awkward. I'm gonna leave that up to the group.
They wanted to be. Lucian very much wanted to be alone and have some privacy, I do believe.
The awkward lizard, let's go!
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm too
Sylvie,
busy repairing things.
Sylvie, how conversationally hostage you are is completely up to you. There's many other people.
I think at his kind of like lapsing into silence, Sylvia's like, "Oh, I've bungled this one," and will after a solid 10 seconds be like, "I'm gonna downstairs to see if the others,
Yes, let's go find the others.
Yeah, so good."
and just walks downstairs.
And you find Lowell.
Lowell, I miss
Anybody
you.
else?
Anybody else?
He just sort of blinks. Silly, I know you do not care about money in the same way as others, so what happened?
Lucian's just following behind her slower.
Sometimes I'm great with conversation, sometimes I'm really bad at it. How did your conversation go? All good? All happy?
Yes, I think it went fairly well. I did learn a couple of things about the collar that confirmed some of our notions about it.
Oh, this is great. Good job.
What did you find out about the collar?
Well, apparently these runes are a sort of A5e command spell that was constantly active.
Ugh.
Troubling.
People can do
Yes.
that?
Yes, apparently it was
Yes,
being kept in the
unfortunately.
area and told to rampage or hunt. It's... Hopefully that environment will be better, but there's a possibility that there are other things causing issues to the ecosystem that we may want to look into. Because somehow I doubt one big snake is not the only thing that they...
Might have to do with that
group
one
that we
job.
are dealing with would be wanting to have.
Might have to do with that one job of something flipping the boats and taking the people.
Yes, we should definitely look into that at some point. I sort of scratches behind his ear a little bit. I was also told to keep an eye on the water, so that also lends credence to that idea.
How do you feel about your whole mysterious kind of thing? All good about it? Will you pee?
I think that it is a group that is for the benefit of people as a whole and is not dangerous in any meaningful way to us, if that's what you mean.
And they think you're cool? That's so cool.
Yes, and sort of just walks over and here, this would be your share of the reward for the job we did. And he's gonna hand you both 12 gold and 5 silver.
Oh. Math. There we go.
Thank you.
No.
Then
we
Einar
just-
happened.
Oh my gosh, an Einar happened.
And Raph, are doing a thing. We're going to talk at the forge, AJ.
Okay, go ahead.
That sounds good. Well, as we follow through, AJ, set the scene a little bit for me. Help me out here. What does the Traveler's Hall, like forge and crafting area, look like?
So the second floor of the Traveler's Hall is dedicated purely to crafting. It is treated well-made wooden floors, with different types of workbenches scattering along the walls. There's one corner that's all about woodwork, one that's all about stonemasonry next to it, a room purely made for curing leather, and you, big boy, happen to be in this area where the floor is marked in a runic circle, so it doesn't combust. Fire safety.
Whoa.
Their forge is unique. While there is not directly a fire, there is a large red jagged crystal that is giving off the exact same amount of heat. And next to it is an anvil and a tub of quenching oil. Along the walls are various tools, implements, things used to shape metal and to put more intricate carvings into things. There are so many different people working on their crafts in the morning. While privacy would be impossible, it's also a little bit hard to be noticed.
Yeah, everyone's kind of distracted and focused on their task for the most part, I would figure.
Yeah, everyone's working on their task, commenting on each other's small talk.
You can
It's
have
a very
a private
social
conversation, but you could also probably have a conversation without most people noticing because they're doing their own shit.
Yeah, as long as you're not having a shouty
It would
match, you're
look
good.
weirder to try to hide.
Yeah.
Mhm. Alright, well, it's a fine setup, I suppose. Not my usual, but it'll more than make do.
Pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was smart joining. Alright, well, first we'll have to start with heating things up, and then we'll have to actually start to beat it back into shape. I don't think it's missing much material, but it's going to take a minute.
We'll probably have to replace some of the wood.
Yeah, some of the wood has been splintered. Thankfully, a lot of basic materials that would be quite easy to get, they just have on standby. Basically, it's covered under your membership dues.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Unless you go
nails and
overboard.
bolts.
Say, probably just have to replace some of the wood, undent some of the metal, bend it back into place.
Bit of a nasty hit.
And I hit it with a hammer.
I'm glad that it was the shield and not my arm.
Yeah, there is such a dent. At the minute you look at this in like, arrested light, Raphael, you have the moment of, oh, that could have been me.
Just have Einar hit it the
broken
same.
my arm.
Just have Einar hit it the same way, but the other direction. That'll buff out.
Yeah, it's just, oh, that was almost me. You look at your shield, and you have a greater respect for it.
You already had as much respect you could have for a shield.
Well, yeah, but now plus
Man
one.
finds additional bit of respect he didn't know he had.
Yeah.
Hey, you find some in your left pant pocket.
Alright. Well, we'll get going. It'll take a moment for things to heat back up.
Yep. He just kind of.
So this is never easy as a man, but you've been rather quiet the last night.
I've had a long day yesterday, man.
Aye, and that day has passed, and now it's time for reflection.
Alright. Well, I think I got a pretty good thing going with the snake during that part. I probably could have kept my elbows up a little bit more, but overall, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty happy with my thing with the river drake.
Mm-hmm.
He's just sitting there shaking his head.
You know, I sort of wish Sylvie were here.
Why? Don't find me a good conversationalist?
Nah, she's better at this.
Fucking Drake drink the social skills out of you people?
Well, come on. You're clearly fishing for something here. Which is
Really make a
ironic,
bite,
because
Legion.
we've been fishing.
Raph, I almost gave you a death blow the other day.
Yeah.
Correct.
And there were not very much to say.
You're not
Which
the
is what
first to
concerns
try.
me.
I was pretty confident I could stop the
suppose.
greatsword.
Well, you were able to take at least one good solid hit with it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's not the hardest I've been hit with one.
Well, now I've got to hear this story. Go on.
No. I feel like some people forget they can just say that sometimes.
Are you going to tell a proud Wekingari warrior that another has hit you far harder than he has, and not regale him with the story?
Not much to
Right.
tell.
Deep cultural offense.
Well, I wasn't born in Wekingari, was I?
No, but I'd like to think that people are getting more accepting these days.
What's me not telling you my story? I feel like you're using this as a guilt trip.
I would never do anything like that.
Really?
No.
Hmm.
Okay, me above game? Yes, totally. Fuck you.
I do think I'm mixing up you with Einar a little bit here.
Would totally guilt trip you to spill the tea.
I caught none of that. Besides, I would totally guilt trip you to spill the tea.
Basically all I said.
All right.
Because there's something you really don't want to talk about.
There's many things I'd rather really not talk about. I'm more curious about this whole relationship with the wolf thing going on. I mean, I'm pretty used to seeing, a wolf head on a more bipedal body. I mean, I've known Lowell for years, but you are a bit different because I don't typically see it on you. Though it did make me think of what would happen if you and Lowell somehow had a child.
That's a weird thought to have, Raph, considering I don't think that's how that
Like
works.
your
and I've had
body and
plenty of
like
experience.
his kind of look head, like.
If
Damn, he's calling Lowell weak.
I mean, like you said, you had a wife back home. I mean, surely. Okay, we're losing the fucking plot right now because it's too late. God damn it!
Pull up, damn it!
I am up.
Not you, the dumb pilot.
You should really pull back on that yoke stick right there.
Oh my god, I can't.
I swear to
can't
God,
with
I
this
will
man.
make Lowell happen upstairs.
I can't with this
Whoa.
man.
Whoa. How am I happening? What?
Anyway,
I don't know.
know.
I don't know. No one can seem to talk to each other.
I try to go, but Raph is like a brick wall with this shit. I can never get him to open up about anything.
It
Look,
takes time.
Yeah, we've given him time.
you're asking me a lot to just be like, hey, tell me about how you got hit harder than that. I mean,
Put away
Clearly
the
a subject I'm not-
archaeology.
I'm not very.
Put away the archaeology pick and pull out the pickaxe.
You can lead me on like this, you whore.
You know, I wanted to keep doing a quest.
Are you-
But...
asking a question, or are you like wanting answers?
In this particular instance, Einar would be more so asking out of curiosity, and also because, yeah, he is worried. He was basically fucking possessed and hitting you. What the fuck hit you harder with a greatsword than that?
He's got a point.
Einar, I've had to deal with a lot of very rude, angry, and downright aggressive people in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Someone close to me, was close to me, had hit me a lot harder with a greatsword than that. It's a very touchy subject. Is
Annoying.
that give you anything? Is that
Yeah, he looks to you. It just says family with a raised eyebrow.
family? Okay.
Family.
Well, little was left of it.
Well,
Say,
I suppose we're a lot more similar than we'd like to admit.
probably. Difference is you have family left. I mean, you said you have sons and daughters.
Hey. My mother as well.
Be grateful.
That I certainly am, lad. Alright. Well, it's eaten now. Why don't you try the hammering?
All right. He's like goes to the wall. I wish one
Mhm.
of these would be good.
Let's see how hard you can hit this shield now.
You're getting 2 hits and then just immediately, no, your rhythm's off.
So Raphael, Einar holds the shield steady as you just, you get the wood into place, gives you the nails to scratch the metal banding over the front of it, and just secures that in with nails.
Yes. All right.
As you finish and come down, seeing your companions, this massive other wave of awkwardness clashes with yours, and the entire room feels it.
Who will win?
It cancels out like a double negative. It's great.
No, it
Everyone's
does not.
good.
Guys-
It's just they fight.
You guys look a little awkward. Something happened?
I don't know, I found it
Lowell,
like
you could say the same thing for them.
Honestly, you're all being very awkward. I found you both like this. I do not understand what happened while I was gone for...
Einar was asking me a lot of
Looks at wrist.
Say, Einar was asking me a lot of personal questions.
Ooh.
Asked
Did
who
you
hit him-
actually answer any of them?
To the best of my abilities.
I asked him who hit him harder than me.
Ooh.
That's considered a personal question.
He kind of gives a smile and gives a look over to Sylvie, like yeah, you kind of know, probably. like,
I'm not gonna incite either of you. I'm just gonna incite the vibe of what's going on right now.
Roll a vibe check,
Okay.
yeah, sure.
So yeah, it just sort of lurks between you guys. Everybody's sharing secrets, apparently.
I told you secrets. Like we've been sharing.
I don't know what you're talking about, Lowell. I've been an open book this entire time.
That's not true.
I feel like I'm pretty honest when I have to be.
Never lied.
Either way, I talked with E. I already told them apparently the symbols that were on the collar were apparently for some sort of command spell that was permanent of some kind.
Well, that's mean. But it was a command.
Something along the lines of rampage.
It was
Isn't
causing a
a
lot
lot.
of damage.
Kind of ties
Does
into
seem
what
to-
Lucian was theorizing, right?
Oh,
Yes, it was likely set upon this area by one of the hags as a means to disrupt, more than likely. As we learned back in the area that they weren't really being able to do their hunting at this time, which would have left them without food.
God, they must hate us.
I was also told to keep an eye on the water, so the things tipping over the boats is likely a good place to look into, and whatever other missions are involved there.
No. I
Also,
won't.
here is 12 gold and 5
Ooh.
silver leaves for you both.
Yeah, I'm not poor anymore. As
Oh,
poor.
do you want money?
I don't want your money.
Why not?
Lowell, you feel a tap on the back of your leg.
I look.
You look down and you see this. What's the word I'm looking for? Disheveled halfling woman, not a little girl. You can tell this is an adult woman, and she's, "Oh, you just handing out money?"
Hmm.
He sort of just blinks. I am handing out the payment for a job that we went on.
Oh, darn it. Well, it's always no until you ask. She's just gonna walk off.
He just sort of like watches her go and then turns to Lucian. What the fuck was that?
Likely someone looking for a free handout.
Oh, why didn't they just say so? I could have given them something.
No,
Sylvie,
no,
Sylvie.
Sylvie.
No,
No.
Well, would you like to chase them down?
Probably not considering the chorus that just happened.
it's good to help people, but you have to make sure they want to help themselves.
I didn't ask.
That had the vibe of somebody who saw someone passing out money and decided they would shoot their shot, as it would, and attempt to make some money of their own. It is all, in all likelihood, they did not actually need it, but they wanted to try nonetheless because they saw an opportunity to do so.
So we're going after the boats.
Going after the boats.
That does seem to be our next option, to look into the possible attacks on this town.
And with that, such the awkward natural conclusion, the energy's just drained out, is going to be our session. So thanks everyone for showing up. Remember, tomorrow at 3, Nami and I will be continuing our Pokemon Uranium Soul Link, and maybe a new project for Sundays with some of these people might be discussed. But for now, choose your role carefully.